Welcome to it.
We're live. We're live now. We were recording earlier. We had, you guys are in for a hell of a viewers, members only video this week.
It's real ghetto. I apologize.
We have our bad.
We've got, Mr. Fresh, I don't know if we've ever been on camera at the same time.
We have
No,
not.
we
on
haven't.
the show.
We haven't.
Is this, I'm now seeing what he looks like for the first time
Yeah.
on camera.
Listen, I apologize for being so handsome.
Now I got to keep up with that. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Calls from Beyond live call-in show. I'm your host, Austin, joined by our fabulous co-host, Miss Black Cauldron.
Hey, y'all.
Other co-host, Mr. Fresh.
What's happening?
Final co-host, Mr. Pin and Pull himself. The only one with sound effects.
I did not know if I held that. It's a longer one. Wait.
Oh.
Wait. I don't know how it was a double drumstick. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm already getting happy early birthdays. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Look at
Mimi.
everybody.
Oh,
Well, speaking of
let's,
happy early birthdays,
it's our birthday.
It's our birthday. Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared. I'm going to open it.
Did you break the handle?
Hey,
The
listen,
handle broke.
Damn, Amazon. Hold on, let's turn it around and act like it's not broke.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. I really appreciate this, guys.
Yes, and you're going to open it.
I will open it right now. We'll open it for...
We'll start it off.
We'll open it right now.
Uh-oh.
Get it in frame.
You know, his birthday is October 3rd.
It's in 2 days.
It's October
It's going to be
3rd.
old. Not even going to be
It's
old.
his birthday week, so it's his birthday.
Birthday week. I got a new card today. That's my birthday present to myself.
Yes, he got
Shout
a
out.
beautiful car.
Shout out. That's how you know he getting money, honey. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Oh, no, not this. Is this
That's
yours?
mine.
Okay, this is yours.
This is my birthday gift because I told y'all I'm
There's
a
a few. There's
psychopath.
cards in here. There's.
Oh,
What do you want me
open
to
the cards first.
Open the cards first.
Don't
Which
look
one?
at me like that.
Which one?
Open the kids card.
This one?
That's for my kids.
Oh, this is awesome. I didn't know they were gonna give me.
You know, you're low-key Uncle Austin.
Yeah. I
and
get
they
on the.
already have an Uncle Austin, so
Yeah.
anytime I'm like, "Be quiet, this is Austin," they think it's Uncle Austin.
But it
so
is
they're-
Uncle Austin.
It is at this point, and I'm like, "No, this is your black Uncle Austin."
All right.
But now you gotta tell them like, what's the difference?
This is the spooky Uncle Austin. Okay. What is this?
I want to know who this one is. This one.
Lower your laptop.
Wait, I can't tell. I think that's Kyron.
Happy birthday! Oh yeah, Kyron.
And that's
Dixon.
Max. Okay,
Grayson.
and Tootie drew a whole picture of himself.
Oh, and then they put at the bottom these ghetto kids.
Oh yeah, I put that. That was me.
These ghetto kids.
The Ghetto Boys.
Yeah.
And then they gave me this. Let's see what this is.
What
gotta
could
read it,
that
too.
be?
What
I
could
have to
that
read
be?
this. Oh Lord.
Oh
Oh my, George. So
You gotta-
this is a
you gotta get
printout.
your-
This
you
is
gotta
a
get your bell
printout
ready,
from
George.
Taco Bell. It says I want you to hear who this is to, George. Okay. This is to Mr. Bazaar Junkies Man from Noah's Kids, and it's $10 to Taco Bell. I really appreciate that, guys.
Yes,
Mr. Bazaar Junkies Man.
The kids, they were like, they watch the show seldomly, and they wanted to get you something too. And
This one's nice. This one has
yeah,
a
that
little,
one's the fancy.
This one is the fancy
You
one.
gotta show
That's
it.
from the parents.
That's from.
Fancy.
Read it.
You blow up.
It says, "You blow out the candles, I'll cut the cake."
Show it to the camera again. I'm sorry, I break my own neck.
And then this one says, "Happy birthday from Mr. Fresh and Noah." Thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
And I expect you to put that up because that card really breaks my neck. It was
Really
between,
breaks my. That's the first time I've ever heard that term.
It was between that and a pop-up one of a Grim Reaper.
Oh, that would have been cool. They're both cool. I'm really appreciative of it, no matter what. Tape it to the back of the laptop.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna be showing you guys my gift because even though
It's our birthday.
it's our birthday,
Some people are saying they love your shirt.
mine's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
thank
mine.
you. I got it from Target during Black History Month. You know,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yes, us 90 girls. You know, passion for fashion.
Oh, the laptop's not high enough.
I got you.
Wait,
I'll put
wait,
it-
no,
I'll
we got it.
fit it in frame. Don't worry.
No, there we go. No, because like the laptop, I have to. Somebody said $10. Also about to eat like a king at TB.
Man,
Where do you think I'm going
listen.
after this?
The kids put in, and they was like,
All right.
"We're gonna get him lunch."
All right.
Said extra.
Do you want me to open the packaged one or the unpackaged one first?
Shit, what did I get you? I don't know.
The package. Open the package one is a small one, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, look at this.
I know you like your hats.
I do. Well, now I have to. I have to accessorize.
Yes, and it's so.
This is really cool. Yeah, let me show everybody. It says spooky.
Yeah.
That's a dope hat.
That's a cool
That's
hat.
a sick
You have to
I
put it
was
on
about
now.
to get one for myself, but I was like, you know.
That's how you know it's good when they put plastic in it, not cardboard.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's
That's
quality.
that quality.
All right, I'm gonna get bald for everybody. Watch your eyes.
Ooh, take it off.
Listen, he said I gotta
Take
order
it
this
off.
now.
I do.
Hey, okay, so I was gonna buy myself a hat, and I'm like, girl, you barely even wear the hat.
I just have a big enough head that it fits.
Oh,
All right,
perfect.
Cool. Perfect. There we go.
Shout
This is
out.
mad comfy. George, hats are different now that you're like that we're bald. Like
Oh,
you feel
yeah.
the hat, and you're like, this hat is not.
Oh, it's comfy. It's
This
nice.
hat
Yes.
is not working.
What is that, velvet? It's nice, huh?
You're like, actually, it's the microplastics. All right, then we have this one.
Austin's
That one broke my neck,
decked
too.
out, bro.
That one broke my neck.
So
It's a tarot card.
Oh,
It
deadlifts.
says deadlifts.
That's funny as fuck.
now
And
I
look,
pour
we're
this-
twins.
All right, now
because
take
guess
your
what?
shirt off, Austin.
Oh, no, oh my
Take it
god!
off.
And
This
so
one
she has
was
one.
mine.
Take
This
off
is my
the shirt.
gift on Austin's birthday. Can you see it?
Oh my gosh, that's a good
That's
shirt.
a good one.
It's the
Cameron-
I don't give a fuck.
Bro, I know Cameron's watching this right now. Cameron, that shirt's sick. We got to find that.
I'm gonna
Where-
send you the link. They have the mom tarot card, but you know it's our birthday, so I had to buy me something too.
Nice, nice.
So we're twinsies, kind of.
Well, thank you very much. I really
There's
appreciate this.
something else
Oh,
in
there is.
there.
Oh, there's more. Okay, I thought there was.
Wait, there's more.
Uh-oh.
It's a little one.
Oh, uh-oh.
I'm gonna open it.
What's in a satchel? It's a bag of fuck
Well,
around
you
and
know,
find
I'm
out.
A spirit
very.
flies out.
It's like what would you call it? Like sand from like the
No,
Egyptian
I
tombs.
promise. I'm gonna tell you what I was gonna buy you, but
Okay.
open that first.
Okay.
This
It's
is
a
about a
satchel
topic
of
that we talked
FAFO.
about on this show for so many.
Don't open it up too
What does
fast.
it say?
You might
It's a
FAFO.
keychain.
Yeah. I'm afraid now you're telling me not to open it up too
It's
fast.
not. It's not. It's not. No, it's.
This says, as far as I know, I'm a delight, and it has a little grim. That's pretty cool. A little Grim Reaper on it.
Because
That's super cool.
I don't want you
Oh,
to be
that's
afraid
sick.
of death.
Oh well,
And
thank you.
that's death on there.
Happy belated birthday, Kamisha.
Yes,
Yes,
happy belated
and thank you for the
birthday,
super chat. Really
Kamisha.
appreciate it. Thank you
Yes.
very much. This really means a lot, guys. I'm
Absolutely.
very thankful for you
Don't
guys.
cry on camera.
You know, what I was gonna
Well, now
buy
that you
him,
say it, now I don't have to. All right.
I was gonna buy him a beginner's spiritualist kit, but I was like, I don't know if he'll use that because it came with the herbs, the candles, the ancestor bell, tarot cards, and I'm like, he's not gonna use that. Not yet. You almost there. Almost.
We almost there. I'm
Almost
like
there.
I'm like more there than I think.
Yeah.
I can see Austin like, I wonder if I could put this sage on some chicken.
Sage fried chicken.
But
Can I make this cheese quesadilla from Taco Bell even better?
Even better. And I said, my basil in this kit probably will go on something that is not meant to. It's meant for this candle. So I just got him. I said, what does he like? I'm like, he likes graphic tees.
I do.
Hats. And I'm just going to throw in some Taco Bell and a keychain.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You'll have to tell the kids I really appreciate it as well.
Yeah, that was totally their idea.
They know me too well, apparently. I guess I'm not
They bought you lunch.
I'm not that hard to guess.
They're like, man, he really likes Taco Bell.
Let's get him Taco Bell. I was like, where's the other card? But I realized it's right here. I have it taped.
Yes. Yeah. So, and the card, I was just like, oh, this is too perfect. It's too. All we talk about is spooky stuff.
All we talk about is spooky stuff. I mean, that's kind of my job now.
Yeah, and
which is fine.
Max, she had a horror themed party over the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have a big ass Chucky on my door right now.
That's funny.
Because
And now we can't see out the peephole.
We can't.
So we got to look at her actual Ring doorbell now.
What you paid for?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I thought that was super
So much of an inconvenience.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, guys.
Absolutely.
It means
No
a lot
problem.
to me.
No problem.
Yeah, my birthday's on Thursday. I don't even know if I want to say how old I am. I don't want to make anybody upset.
Oh my god.
He's like 12.
Yeah, I'm like 12.
He's like 12.
But yeah, and when we do them, we working. That's what we do as adults.
Yes,
We come into work and
we do. What
I'm
we
going to
can.
Benihana's tomorrow though, because my mom's birthday is tomorrow. We're a day apart. So we're going to Benihana's.
I know. I was telling him. I said you should have reminded me because I knew that because I would have bought her and me a gift as well. I would
She
have bought
just wanted two
everybody.
gifts. She wanted 2 gifts.
Listen,
My birthday's tomorrow too.
your birthday is not tomorrow, and I definitely give myself. I mean, his birthday is even bigger.
I think
for
she
me.
does more for her than me on my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't show. I told you guys last time, but I mean, I got new shoes. I
Oh.
got
The
Jordans.
Panda Dunks.
The Panda Dunks.
Shout
I
out
got
to
them
the
finally.
Panda
Fancy
Dunks.
new
I seen the
shoes,
Panda
No, it's
Dunks
white.
online.
New shirt, new car.
It's white
Hold up, but hold
shoe
up.
season for Austin.
Time
It
out,
is
though.
white shoe season because I had those Vans too, which I,
I just realized we can't let this go by. The Panda Dunks with the Panda shirt is crazy.
I didn't even plan.
That's
Stop it.
That's
You're being
crazy
hella
work.
humble right
Shout
now.
out.
Dude, no, that's just coincidence.
Man,
So totally
hey, listen.
coincidence.
Sometimes you ain't gotta, put that shit on.
That's
Yeah.
a first day of school outfit. you
It
gotta
is
right now, bro.
legitimately.
It was.
is.
I got to go pick up my new car.
Yeah.
That's symbolism,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey,
There was
car
nobody
nice.
there except for the guy.
It's
Now, you know-
nice. It don't smell like roaches or nothing.
I'm gonna
I
call
said,
you for
okay.
a loan next week because I see you making moves. All right, let me hold $10
Let me hold $10,
till my next payday.
which is
And-
really our next payday.
Yes, and I have a lot of happy Spooktober, happy October,
Yes.
happy Hoodoo Heritage Month to those who are practicing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm actually not going to stay for the whole call-in show today, and I hope you guys still continue to listen because I'll be listening in even though I can't stay the whole day because Mama got to put in some work tonight. It's October. It's the first of the month. And it also is Hoodie
Yeah, I know how it
Heritage
goes
Month.
on the first of the month. So
Yes, make
we
sure y'all-
apologize in advance.
Yes, make sure y'all houses is clean. Y'all go in them doorways, blow in some cinnamon, sage, mugwort, salt. Get you some money and protection in your house, okay? But yes, happy October. We're actually going through a heat wave. Did you read that?
Oh my god.
It was 106.
It's October.
And they said it's gonna be all week though.
At this point, that's just where we live.
Come on, it's like, does fall know it has 30 minutes?
But it was
You have
got 30 minutes.
It was 76 degrees this morning, so I'm like, what?
Oh, it's gonna be
No.
great. And then noon hits, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
I put my plant babies on the back porch to get some sun
And we
and
damn near cooked them all.
right. I'm like, okay, let me not plant a little too close to the sun because it worries me. I'm a plant mom now, and I have about 15 plant children. Yes, and it's ghetto, like real kids. I have to talk to them.
Yep.
Do you have a mister like it's like one
What do
of
they
my
look
favorite
like?
things. Are they indoor plants or outdoor
They're
plants?
indoor.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There's like a little mister that Cameron bought on Amazon.
Oh no, I'm gonna get
And
that.
it missed you. I don't know.
It missed your because I missed
It's
them by
very
hand
nice.
with like a spray bottle mister.
Yeah.
And I have a ruby nerve plant, and she's already on my nerves. I had to already go off on
She's
her.
already on my nerves.
I woke up the other day on Friday, and she was up. She was in high spirits. I come back that afternoon and I thought she was dead, y'all. I thought it was a murder.
A
And
murder.
I said, oh my God, I started panicking. I was talking to her. I cussed her. I gave her some water and put her under a light, and she was back to normal at like 8 o'clock.
It was real raggedy.
I said, oh my, because I was running around with her, like around the house, like, what do? I
Yeah.
don't know. I
She
don't
was
want to
calling
kill
the
her.
other plant moms, consulting, like,
Yes.
if my kid has diarrhea, what should I do?
Yes, it felt like that. And I was like, oh, I may have planted too close to the sun. I have a lot of them, and they all got attitude.
She did too much with too many different brands. Like,
Well, it
You
was
know,
my
you're supposed
daughter's
to-
birthday, and I bought her a bunch of shit. So guess what? Like I said, it's our birthday, so I got everything I needed.
she
and
almost spent more on herself than she spent on my daughter.
At least, I almost spent $700 on it. I only spent like a cool $3 on myself. So
But
I mean-
this is the thing: when Noah commits to something, she don't just
committed.
regularly commit. Like
She goes
commits.
out.
So she's like buying self-watering plants.
our self-watering pots.
But then you got to make
plug-in-
sure like the first one lives though, and then
Right.
you got to make the investment.
plug in LED lights. Like she's treating these plants better than me. She carries the plants outside and puts them out
I
for
water
sunlight.
you.
I'm like, damn, I don't get no sunlight. You know what I mean?
Excuse me.
do
I
you
literally,
do?
somebody said plants be so hella germ, and nobody told me this.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
signed up for this like
Oh yeah,
responsibility.
we got a praying plant too. So
Yes.
at nighttime
We have
it,
two.
it hides.
Yeah.
And then in the daytime when the sun comes out, it's like surprise.
So I did want to mention something due to recent events. I know we have a lot of followers and listeners in the South, so we're hoping
Yes.
that everybody is safe
Yes.
and
Oh, yeah.
is, hopefully getting through. I know it's a rough. I've thankfully never been through a hurricane, but I know it's really
Yeah.
rough down there. So
Scary. I seen some
Yeah,
TikTok
so-
footage of people that lost everything.
Yeah.
People,
Somebody on a canoe in the middle of their living room.
yes, in the middle of
Like,
the living room.
You know, so prayers out to all of y'all.
Yes,
You know,
yes, sending
Say-
light and prayer and safeness, because I couldn't imagine. And as much as I always say, like, I want to go to Florida and I want to move there someday, that's
I don't
something
want
that I
to move to
fear.
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. So thoughts and prayers with all my Floridians, all my North Carolinians, everybody down south affected. It's terrible. And us West Coasters, we don't get to see it unless we go online. You know,
Like, we're,
I've
Yeah.
seen it
we're
on
in a heat
TikTok.
wave and they're in the middle of
Yeah, it's
Right.
Yeah.
It's
diabolical.
horrible. It's horrible. So we are praying for y'all, praying for safety, and praying for mercy. Mother Nature, she been showing out.
It's almost like the carbon levels of the Earth are crazy high, and it's
Yeah.
causing adverse weather from using airplanes and cruise ships and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm a part of that club.
We're all a part of the club. That's the problem. Is
I
like
try to make sure my carbon footprint is as just teeny.
I almost bought an EV. I
Yeah.
almost got an EV, and I
Yeah.
was like, but then I realized no matter what I do,
Yeah,
industrial complex in
okay. Just-
Asia and here will just
yeah. Just make sure you guys are being good to the earth.
yeah.
Picking up your trash, or you
Yep.
may be carried off by a Fae member, because that's what they're here for.
Turn off your lights when you're not using them.
Mm-hmm.
So don't leave the bathroom light on. Like I know it gets scary. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. Listen, I see some of the most horrible stuff online regarding, is it Helene, right?
Helene, yeah.
And also that fire that happened in right outside of Atlanta in Conyers. That nuclear fire.
The chemical
was
fire.
Like, what?
That
That
was
looked like
crazy.
AI, like the footage from it. So
Yeah.
we definitely,
Y'all
send out
just be
some
safe
prayers.
out there, man,
Please,
for real.
please.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to get political at all, but Mystical hit it. Nobody wanted to listen to Al Gore back in the day. Now look where now look at what's
Right.
happening.
We're like, he was right. He was always right. So it's just.
Hi George, everybody say hi George.
Yes.
Oh,
there
they
goes-
can't see
yeah.
him. Damn it!
Oh.
He changed the camera. I was about to say, everybody say hi George. He's smart.
Yeah, he
knows
snuck
better.
on camera for a quick second.
He's
to
like,
fix
he's like,
something.
they ain't never gonna get a good look at me.
not today. not
Only
today.
if you follow him on his Instagram.
Pin and pull.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
and
watch
his-
that podcast if you want to see the
too.
man behind the mirror.
How
Yeah.
did Junior do? I know that they had a tough loss. Who did they play?
Yeah.
Who did
They
play?
played Texas A&M.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a tough loss. Baby bro definitely is beating himself up over it, but you got to move past it. I mean,
Got
we're already
another
on to
game.
Tuesday, so mentally he's there. Was it a bad game? Oh yeah, Austin. Like
Bad.
I mean,
on terms of like the team played bad.
team played bad, and then the play that ended the game. So like you have to remember this with athletes, and it's actually something like if you're a sports bettor, you should really pay attention to it, because I think it leads to bounce back games. His last play of the game, he blocks the guy like, sets the pocket pretty well. He's like 11 yards deep, but the quarterback scrambles, and his guy got a strip sack. Game over.
Yeah.
And it's like, that shit's...
Well, yeah, I mean, the shit happens. Like,
Oh,
the
of
Steelers
course.
had...
Of course.
It wasn't a terrible, but it was like...
We whooped our own ass.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, sometimes it just
Winning, I don't know what
happens.
that's like.
You
No, you know what
I don't know
happened,
what winning's
Mr.
like.
Fresh? And I know this isn't a football podcast, but man, injuring Anthony Richardson is what lost us the game.
No, on everything I love. Well,
Joe Flacco came in, and I was like, fuck.
people don't realize. And I was mad because I had like 3 different tickets in for the Steelers to win.
Yeah.
I had him in the contest.
And
I was backing him.
Joe Flacco, he used to play in our division. Like, he was a starter in our division for so many years.
Yep.
So he knows our scheme. He knows how to beat us. Like, he played for Baltimore for a million years.
He just played the Steelers this last season with the Browns.
Yeah, yeah. And then he went to the Browns. So it's like,
right.
you get a person that comes in and they know how to carve you up.
Yep.
And then we game plan for somebody that's totally different. We game plan for a runner. We didn't game plan for a pocket passer.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Yep.
All I know is Patrick Mahomes makes a play. I sent George the meme video. Anytime Patrick Mahomes makes a play, what's his name? Chris? The announcer?
Collinsworth.
Yeah, he's always like just stroking Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, they said
Patrick Mahomes could like fumble and he'd be like, "What a play!"
they said that Josh Allen is the most overrated player. I really feel like it's Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes he's good when it comes to the numbers, right? But I feel like he's so overhyped that it makes you sick. Like, he'll throw a pass behind the back, some shit that everybody does. And it'd be like, oh my gosh. Oh my God, he's the next coming of Christ. And you're like, what?
Yeah, I'd like to think that we're gonna play the game. He's Kermit the Frog up in there.
Man.
Oh,
Good,
yes.
dude. That was good.
Someone else mentioned, I guess we're just going over news at this point. Someone else mentioned the food shortage.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
The ports,
Yeah.
The port's closing.
They said it was like nine
it's
barges off of the port. Like, just
Every
sitting
day
there.
that they are on strike is 7 days of a shortage around the United States. We gotta like make sure that we are. Please, y'all, don't do what y'all. I still ain't forgave y'all for what y'all.
What the?
Oh,
Somebody call?
I
don't know.
I literally just clicked off it. I didn't even look at it.
What was that?
don't know.
I
It was
have
a
no
spam
idea, but I still ain't forgave y'all how y'all act about toilet paper in 2020. Can we not?
Nah, for
Do that
real.
again.
If y'all start doing the same thing with food that y'all did with toilet paper, it's for the meat. But I'm gonna just go to KFC.
Bianca.
Shout out to Bianca.
My voice be sounding like Big Low. Oh my God.
Who's that? Let me see.
So-
I'm learning the culture.
Bianca, if you call in, I'm gonna need you to say it's 7 p.m. Friday.
Yeah, and it's 95 degrees. You know the rest, girl. No, listen. I feel like I have a deep voice. I don't know.
I made her. Earlier this year, you were sick,
I was so
and
sick.
you were like, my voice held it. I was like, can I get you to say it's gonna be all right, baby girl? And you did it like in a hella
And,
low voice.
oh, it was so because they kept calling me sir on. They always call me sir at Amazon. It irritates him more than
It irritates me so much because we my little Filipino people, and it's like, I own the BPO, so I know.
They be like, okay, sir. I'm like,
I'm like, excuse me, ma'am.
It be him.
She is not a sir. She is a she. I'd be so mad.
but yes, y'all make sure that y'all have y'all basic necessities. Please don't go crazy on the toilet paper or food.
Just make sure Taco Bell's not touched.
Oh yeah, that's it. At this point, I'm just eat fast food. I got to eat.
What's the stuff we don't got to get shipped? Like, we got enough cows and chickens here where, because they, remember we went out of chicken wings before.
We in danger, y'all. We are in danger.
It's time to get back to growing your own food, folks.
I'm finna stock up on bologna and hot dogs. Nobody eats that shit.
Yeah. Listen, someone said they're doing it here in Nashville. I was in wholesale clubs this weekend. Sorry, I ain't got my glasses on. And toilet paper towels, water. Yes. I don't know what was up with the toilet paper thing last time, but y'all better not do that shit again. I was stressed.
I do it this
People were
time.
shitting themselves during COVID.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. Oh my god, I remember somebody. I had a friend who was like, "We have extra toilet paper," and I went and picked it up. Like,
Yeah, I was
they
buying toilet paper
and
like
then I remember
crack.
somebody else gave me like a half of a case of water, and I was like, "All right,
Yeah,
cool."
like
I was like, "Are we in the apocalypse right now?"
Yes,
No,
and that's what it made
Animal
me feel
Crossing
like.
just came out on the Switch though, so it's pretty cool.
Me and Noah legit bought toilet paper like it was crack. We was like, "Oh, you got 2 for $10?
Yeah,
2 for
hey,
10?
You got 2 for $10?
Hey,
Say
I'll
less,
buy
fam. Say
that roll
less.
from
You
because we
you
couldn't
walk up
find
to the
it.
Benz and they roll the window down.
Yeah,
What
and
you
then I
want?
look around and I'll be like,
Hey, you
give
got
me
any
2
you got any
rolls.
Charmin? You got Charmin?
No, we just got we got
We
what they
only
got at the theme parks.
We got Angel Soft, bro.
Oh, I can't
Give
believe
me
that was a
14.
thing. And other countries were laughing at us like, what the hell is wrong with Americans right now with the toilet paper? Please don't do that. But make sure that you have your water, your I'm not even gonna mention the toilet paper because y'all know y'all gotta wipe your asses. Make sure you have your bare
Unless you got a
necessities.
bidet. Yeah, see somebody just said bidet, yo.
That too.
Just get a
Take a
bidet.
shower.
Yes.
Every
I'm
time.
I'm jumping in the
George.
shower.
Waffle stomp.
Right.
You said forget toilet paper altogether. I'm about to jump in a shower
Get a
after.
really good
All
look.
right.
I pray y'all don't show y'all asses, but
Well, somebody's
If this
laughing.
is your first time coming
Yes.
to Calls From Beyond, this is a live call-in show where you, the audience, gets to call in, tell us your creepy stories. The number down below is how you're going to call in. It is completely free to call in. However, we do get a line. We already have some callers waiting. We do get a line. So if you do want to skip the line, you can do so by sending a super chat to either Black Cauldron's channel or to the Calls From Beyond YouTube channel. Or you can send a $10 cash app to $ Calls From Beyond, capital C, capital F, capital B. And you must include the last 4 digits of your phone number.
Please.
We're not psychic.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're not psychics.
I
We don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, because we got about 6 calls waiting in the queue right now. So
Yeah. And
if you want to be heard first,
yes, and like I said
Super chat.
earlier, for those who are just joining, because I know on my channel and on Calls From Beyond, some people are just now tuning in. I will not be here for the whole stream. It is Hoodie Heritage Month and the first of the month. I have to do some spiritual work at home. So make sure that y'all call in. And if you want to skip the line, do that now. But I do want to start taking some of these calls.
Yes. While we're getting that figured out, I do want to promote one more time. For the entire month of October, I will be hosting ghost tours over at the Pioneer Saloon, except for the week of the 15th, as there's a special event going on there that I'm not allowed to talk about, but it's gonna be very cool. Probably about 6 to 8 months when I can talk about that. But the saloon will be closed during then. But Mondays and Wednesdays throughout October, I will be hosting paranormal investigations. You can come along and join the fun with myself and also Brian from the ghost hunts that we do. He's going to be co-hosting those with me. Excuse me, I just had a reverse hiccup.
No, it's all right. And if a couple of me and Noah going to slide too. So
Yeah.
let us know so we can pull up.
Yep. Mari's posting the link in the chat if that's something that interests you. If you're in the Vegas area, in good 25, 30 minute.
It's called Spirits. Is it
Everything.
called Spirits with Spirits?
Yep,
Yes,
Spirits with Spirits. And I mean, so it's $50 a person. You do get and some food with that, as well as an hour the saloon is open, and then an hour
Yes.
completely lights out. We have
Oh.
equipment there for you. It's gonna be like
See, he didn't volunteer
Oh.
himself, and he is.
He didn't tell us it was an hour lights out.
What do you think it was? Just
I thought we was
welcome
walking
to the saloon.
I thought we was
No.
walking through with a
We're trying to get spirits with spirits.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm still with
Yes.
it.
And we're trying to. Me and Austin are going to talk about a date that I will be
Yes.
able to attend.
Maybe
so,
we'll aim for the end of the month. Give people time to kind of.
yes, plan. We're at
yeah.
the beginning. I know there's a lot of
I'm
people in
excited.
California and different places that are
Yeah, hey.
relatively close and would like to
It's
attend.
only this month, y'all. Pull up on us.
Yes, it's only this month. So
We trying
come
to
see us.
hold up. There's one date that you're not gonna be there because you're gonna be in
It's
Cali,
the 16th.
right?
No, wait.
What about when
The
you
one
going?
date-
Ain't you going to Cali?
No, November.
He can't talk about certain things.
Yeah,
Oh
the-
no, you're talking about Disney when he goes back to
Yeah,
that
no.
Yeah.
I'm
that portal.
going to be at Good Springs. It's just I can't talk about what we're doing, but it's going to be closed.
No, but
Yes.
I'm talking about Cali when you go to.
Yeah, that's November.
Yeah, it's in November.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
be fine.
It's
Okay.
the weekend of the 11th. Danette and I will both be gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little family trip.
Dang.
Oh.
Y'all didn't invite us.
I thought we was family. They've been
Right.
talking about this trip since last year. Not me over here, fake
Yeah,
being
they
mad.
still-
I
they still
thought
ain't-
we was family.
Goodness gracious.
One thing that I did want to let you guys know, we only have a couple of spots left for our Bali trip.
Yes.
Y'all have literally booked me out. We did.
We did have somebody cancel.
Yeah, we had someone that canceled because of whatever.
But if it don't work for you, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, and it's okay. Shit happens. Certain things come up. So we do have a spot that is left. So if you're interested in coming to the jungle with me to do hot girl spiritual
I love
hot
it.
boy,
I was about to say, because that sounds so sexist. Like, we're in there too.
Listen, we're
in there too,
I love
y'all.
my conjurers, and anytime you conjure, it is a hot boy, hot girl activity. Then make sure that you click the link. I will be having my assistant Lauren put the link in the comments, and you are welcome to book. You do not have to pay it off today, but you better get your spot because
we only got what, 4 left, 5 left.
No, we ain't even got that.
4.
May the odds ever be in your favor type of spots. So let me know.
It is what it is.
And shout out to the Bali Gang group.
Yes, the Bali crew, the patrons that are in the chat. We love y'all down.
Hey.
Yes. So make sure you
shout out
guys are doing that.
Shout out to our members, like
Our members,
Yeah,
yes.
on both on all 3 channels.
Yeah, on all
our
the
members
channels.
hold us down.
y'all be tapping into the member only specials, and we appreciate y'all for real.
Yes. Speaking of member only, I do have to announce that the episode that we did with Trinity Oracle, that is bonus, is available now on YouTube, and it's going to be available on Spotify after this episode.
Yep.
That's available for everybody now. It was only members only, but now
can
it is
go
up.
watch
Go
it.
go watch it, listen to it.
Such a good episode.
It was really good. I had to do some editing to it, but content is content, baby, and it's still a great episode. It was an hour and I think 20 minutes of no holding back. Like we did everything.
If you want to know what happens after you die.
Oh yeah.
If you want to know where
If
your
you want to hear
ancestors are.
Black Cauldron murder it as a host too, because she
Stop
took
it.
that one. I
Stop
didn't have to do anything. I was like, this is easy. I don't have to do
No,
anything.
because
Light
I
work.
couldn't. But definitely make sure you watch that episode. Other than that, let's get into these calls.
Let's get into some calls.
Real
Oh
quick,
yes.
before we take a call, for all my commuters, like people who drive 20, 30, 40 minutes to work every day, make sure y'all tap into the Spotify. We don't want y'all to get pulled over. We don't want y'all to get pulled over with the YouTube. Go to Spotify, get the podcast.
Apple Podcasts.
You know what I mean?
Samsung Podcast was a huge one. No idea where to find that, but if you have a Samsung phone, maybe you have it. That's another one. But yeah, mostly
into the
just
pause.
Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But we are there. Every episode is up.
Yeah.
On there, including now to be the bonus Trinity Oracles episode, which, by the way, shout out to them. It was really great having them here last week.
Yeah.
And
it was amazing.
I think it set the tone for maybe some things.
Some things in the future.
Yeah, some
we are
things in the
Some
cooking.
things in
We
the
are
future.
cooking.
We're cooking for October for y'all.
Sheesh.
You're gonna
It's
see
about
a
to-
lot of different faces from a lot of different religious.
Places.
I said faces. Oh,
Yeah, faces from
I
different
thought
places.
I said places. Yes, from places, different practices, pantheons, religions. Oh, I
We
can't
got-
wait. And a lot of them you have seen before in my YouTube.
Some of your
videos.
favorite
Some-
TikTokers,
yeah,
some of your favorite YouTubers.
Some of your favorite TV stars, maybe.
Yeah.
We have a couple of those
Look at
coming
that.
up.
Hey,
If you know, you know.
over the
okay?
course of the
You
next
know.
2-3 months, we got some heat coming for y'all.
Yes, we've been trying to make it so that every episode or every other episode we have a guest, and we've been killing it. So
It's gonna be nice, and you guys don't want to miss it. So you're gonna make sure that you are subscribed and you hit the notification bell for Calls from Beyond if you haven't already.
And like the live as well.
Like
Yes.
the live. I mean, what are we at? We're at 84 concurrent right now. 84 viewers. We're at 33 likes.
We come on, y'all.
yes, make sure you're liking the live so we can get pushed to the front page of YouTube. Liking the live isn't the heart. We appreciate the hearts, but you got to give it a thumbs up. As well as if you are just tuning in, I see some people a little confused. This is the Calls from Beyond live call-in show. If you would like to call in and tell us your scary stories, the number is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you would like to skip the line, you can super chat $10, or you can send that $10 to our Cash App, which is Calls from Beyond with the dollar symbol in front. All right.
Yep. All right, George, let's go ahead and get to the craziness
Let's go
here.
in.
I'm excited because I always know everybody always brings the heat. So I'm curious who we got first, George.
Alrighty, our first caller's last 4 digits are going to be 6200.
Remember, *6 to unmute.
6200. Caller, you're in the room.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's
Hello.
What's
KJ.
going on?
Hey there.
So, I'm really excited about this Bali trip, though. Like, I really am.
Yes.
I submit. Look, I heard what Manny said about getting them passports. I got my passport application submitted today.
Let's go.
Period.
That's all.
Period.
There you
She
go.
said submitted. I'm going.
Hold on. Who is this?
All right.
Right. Wait. Who? Yes. Who? Do you want to tell us?
Vintage. What's up, Vintage?
Oh, okay.
I know. Is this KJ?
Yep.
Yes, it
She
is.
didn't want to say her name on live.
Don't nobody
Mr.
know-
Fresh.
Nobody knows who she is.
Now I do.
But are you going to be able to? You just
Well,
going
as
to
soon
No,
as
why
she
would I
said
do
what
that?
a vintage, I was like, oh,
It was
I
only
know
one
exactly.
or two. It had to be one or two. This
Hey,
is my.
girl, hey.
This is.
But
She's,
wait, no, because I'm Goddess KJ on TikTok, and then I'm Goddess KJ in the Bali chat.
right. So what did I say wrong?
No, I was like, she
That's
didn't
her
want to
name
say
on
her
TikTok.
name. I didn't know if she wanted to say it. But she called in before. I had a very good story.
This ain't just my Bali person. This is our friend, y'all.
Yeah.
She raggedy too, so it's all right.
I think you're great.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I tell people all the time, I am not shit. Don't expect anything.
No, but
All right,
we love it,
so-
KJ. Go ahead, tell us.
Excuse me.
I got one quick one, and then I have one that follows up on my previous story. So the quick one is literally a week before the first time I called in with y'all. I was having a really rough day.
Mm-hmm.
I was exhausted. I was like, I'm about to put these kids to bed, but I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna clean back up. I fell asleep nursing my youngest to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I kept hearing my name being called. My grandmother called me Kira Ann. My grandmother passed November 2020. I could hear her voice vividly calling my name on repeat in my head. She was like, get up. Kira Ann, get up. I need you to get up. Baby, you have to get up. And it was one of those sleeps where when you wake up, you want to get up, you fighting to get up, but you keep dozing back off.
Mm-hmm.
And she wouldn't stop saying it. When I say her voice got loud, like she was directly in my ear. Not a loud whisper, just like directly in my ear, you just yelling my name. Baby, I need you to get up, Kira Ann. You got to get up and go lock the door. You have to shut your house down. Mind you, at this time, my lights was on downstairs and everything. I planned on going back downstairs to clean up. I go downstairs, and the first thing I do is check my front door. My front door unlocked. My front door is unlocked. On top of it being unlocked, we had been having people complaining, like people who got Ring doorbells in our neighborhood. They said random ass weirdos been walking through the neighborhood, trying to open up car doors and front doors to see who stuff they can get in. My granny woke me up and told me, shut your house down.
Because they'll do
it. That part. And then my thought process is, what was going on that night? What was going on that particular night?
Somebody was coming to your house.
Where she was like, somebody was going to try it.
Yeah, they was
and
going to pull up.
It's crazy because my son had said a couple times he ran out the house to get stuff out the car in the evening. And he said he kept seeing somebody in the distance that held up a sign like, I'm going to get you, or some shit. Like, kind of like that Michael Myers poster Austin got going on right there on that laptop.
That's my birthday cartoon.
It's like, hey, is it your birthday, Austin?
It'll be on Thursday.
October 3rd. It's October 3rd. Sorry. I'm always going to say October 3rd like that.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
But the other quick story was, I told you about the women that was in my house doing magic without my knowledge and permission.
Yes.
All right. Well, what I didn't tell y'all was during their stay, I learned that I'm a medium because I was possessed by multiple spirits during their stay, and I had started having seizures while they were there. It was all kinds of just shit that I didn't never do before they entered my home. But I channeled 3 different child spirits. One was supposed to have been the daughter of the female that started all that weird shit in my house. He had a miscarriage. And then the other 2, they were saying they were twins. They was calling themselves Naomi and Anu, and I had really fallen for those names because they are a part of ATRs as far as the Archon people and their deities. Hey, get that out your mouth. Thank you for not choking on things.
Just like a mom, right in the middle of the story. They're always doing something.
That part, always doing something. But essentially, I also, when I channeled those 2 spirits, and they one was a boy, one was a girl. Anu was the female, Naomi was the boy, but they said that they were telling my husband that they were our children. Well, about a year later, I got pregnant with my 3-year-old.
Okay.
Wow.
And a year after her, I got pregnant with my son.
Wow.
And what's crazy is these women who did not want me to really believe. She was like, "Oh, spirits can be tricksters. Spirit, like, how do you know you can believe those spirits?"
Right.
I was like, they felt like love to me. They felt like they were as much a part of me as I was a part of them. And she was trying to get me to not play into it and not believe it whole time. And you know, we had a fear since our second child that we would have twins. And my youngest two look the most alike, and they're just under 2 years apart.
Wow. You had Irish twins. And for people that don't know what Irish twins is, I'm an Irish twin. And it's whenever you have babies back to back. I don't know why they call it Irish twins, but my brother is, man, listen, my brother is 11 months younger than me. Like and we're only a couple days apart. Like my birthday is on the 5th and his is on the 31st type energy.
Oh.
So I wasn't even a year old whenever he was born, technically. It definitely sounds like they were sit separately, but are the same. Like they're twins.
They do. You hear it?
Yep.
That's the youngest. That's the youngest. And then the 3-year-old, she was yelling earlier, and I was like, "Stop yelling." She said, "But I'm yelling. I'm yelling. I like yelling."
Listen.
I was just doing shit.
That's why you took that break this week.
Channeled, and when I channeled them, and they was like, and Daryl, my husband, had asked him like, "What are your names?" It was like, "Well, y'all keep changing my name, so we ain't got no name."
And wait, that's what the twins told you?
That's what the twins told him.
Wow.
So he's seen them too.
They were possessing me. I wasn't
She
there.
was channeling.
He said he got recordings, but I don't know where they are. He said he recorded this time period, but when they were here, it was a lot of weird stuff going on. But it was almost like their being here opened me up spiritually way more than what I had already been.
Yeah, it's that protection. Like, it's amazing the things that we go through, and it usually comes at the most times whenever you're not spiritually protected. Like, it will be, you'll start seeing your granny, you'll start channeling things. All of us have a little bit of mediumship in us, even if it's just discernment and intuition or a feeling or whatever the case is. So whenever you are in danger or whenever you got some spiritual drama, you will experience the wildest shit. It's amazing.
I love it. It's scary, but I love it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a choice.
Right. No, when you're a medium, you don't have a choice. You do not. But thank you so much for calling and sharing. I appreciate it.
I be trying to catch y'all show. I swear I do. I wake up on Wednesday like, damn, I missed it.
Shout out. I'm happy I ain't have to post it in the group.
You didn't. I just showed up. I was on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. I was already on YouTube.
Oh, wait a minute.
And you was talking about being on the front page. When I went back to my homepage, y'all was the second video recommended.
Oh, shout out. There we go.
Shout out. I appreciate it.
Y'all, I dig what y'all told me. Y'all have a good one. I'll be listening.
Thank you. Shout out to Mac, who sent us a $2 cash out.
Thank you so much,
Mac. Shout out. What's crazy is, so I didn't know that was KJ that called in, but I remember the story, like the two girls, like the one girl brought a girl, and
it was just a lot of chaos.
I did not know that was her though.
No, whenever she called you vintage, because we had this running joke, because if you're going to Bali with us, please make sure that you check your emails, because we have a Discord that's just for Bali. And I told her that he was old as hell.
So now they call me Mr. Vintage in the chat.
You know, vintage is the nice way of saying it. So I knew it was her.
I'm old as hell, so I changed my name to Mr. Vintage in the chat.
You're not even old.
Right, and he's not. He is.
I really am, though.
You're not.
Compared to most people around me.
Well,
Exhibit A, Exhibit B.
Well, my wife is 6
Exhibit
years
C.
younger than me.
Yeah.
We're not going to say nothing about us.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you before the next call, I had the craziest dream, and I want to save it. I feel like I'm calling in now. Hello? Okay, so I'll make it quick.
Sorry, we got to get to the next caller.
Oh, she's super nervous. She's got the heat.
I'm so nervous right now to tell you guys this. No, seriously. So I was sleeping the other day, taking an undeserved nap. And
Undeserved?
It was. I have not done much. I didn't work hard that day. So I was sleeping and I was having this dream, and me and my mom were in the dream, and my mom introduces me to the dream, or to a person in the dream. And all of a sudden I had this like, oh, you're asleep. Sorry, y'all. You know, we get a little ghetto around here sometimes. But I'm like, oh, girl, you are asleep. This is a dream. You need to be, I don't know why Spirit was like, you need to realize that this is a dream and you need to realize it right now. She introduces me to this lady and she was like, hi, my name is such and such. And I wouldn't put my hands out. I said, what day is it? And who are you? And her face, oh my God, it literally froze. And the smile like, hi, my name is, it turned into something else. It was like a cross between a clown, a demon, and something. And it was so upset. And I said, I know exactly what you are, demon. And baby, we tussled from there. We just went back and forth and it dropped me into sleep paralysis. I was fully asleep. I was in a dream. And I said, oh my God, not it dropping me into sleep paralysis. And it was so upset because I knew what it was. And I was like, what's your name? I kept asking it, what is your name? Because why are you my mom? Like it used my mom in this dream to make me comfortable enough to shake its hand and invite it into my energy. And I just kept saying like, I'm not scared of you. And it was pissed. I felt like I was
not scared of me.
I felt like I was asleep for hours and I was only asleep for like 30 minutes, but we were tussling for the whole 30 minutes. The beginning of the dream was, oh, this is my friend. I just met this lady and she turns to me and something in my discernment, it was like snap out of it. Noah, you're dreaming and that's not something you want to shake hands with or break bread with, because we were going inside of a house that I presume was my mom to have dinner. And it was like, don't eat nothing and you need to ask this person, who are they? Oh, yeah. So, and then I had sleep paralysis and I felt like I was being scratched. I felt like I was just like, baby, I don't care what you do to me. I know what you are. So, I had to break out the Lord's Prayer. I was doing this in my sleep and I was kind of antagonizing it and I really shouldn't have. I was talking shit to
bitch.
it. Yes, basically I said, you low down, dirty demon. You like, I was literally going back and forth with this character in my dream because I knew as soon as I seen her face, it was like just something snapped, like you're dreaming. I said, oh, I'm asleep.
I'm asleep.
Why does this always happen to me? But it was just crazy. So hopefully.
I don't envy you for that.
No, don't. Please don't. Because I don't know why they always choose to fuck with me. I just do not.
I had the one time of fucking around and finding out, and I didn't do it again.
Yeah, I've been having some very vivid dreams, and a lot of people in my dreams are elders, people that I like trust, and they're trying to tell me something, and I keep forgetting to like keep my eyes closed so I can kind of remember it better and then hurry up and type it in my phone or write it down. But I definitely recognize this person as something that was low vibrational and was trying to trick me into having dinner with it or like interacting with it.
No, ma'am. No, thank you.
No, ma'am. That shit was crazy. But we'll get to the next
yeah,
call.
let's.
I just wanted to share that because I forgot to
Well, thank you, caller. We're going to go ahead and move on.
You're welcome. I was so
Can you imagine
nervous.
that caller?
Austin, I swear to God, dude, it's always the ones that come in saying they're nervous, bro. Yeah, they brought the
Oh, man.
so much heat. I always like poke fun. Like, seriously, if you're nervous, don't be nervous. Like,
No, don't.
But
Please don't.
Statistically
But,
showing,
when
if
you
you're
tell
nervous,
us
it's going to
that,
be good.
Yeah, when you tell us that, we get fired up. Like, that's
Yeah.
a thing that I think will make people less nervous. Let's see if this next person's nervous. 6404. Caller 6404 is the last four digits. *6. Caller, you're in the room.
Hey y'all, it's me, the one that said that she sound like Big Glow.
Hey, and dude.
Hey.
And dude.
Damn,
Get
yeah.
him, Glow.
Get him go. Get him go. Get him go.
Hey, girl.
Curbins on curbins.
I remember George showing me that song, too.
I am a little nervous.
Don't be.
So-
Are you from Memphis? Is she from Memphis?
No, I'm
No.
from believe it or not, I'm from North Carolina.
Wow.
See,
Okay.
so you can't even say music.
Yeah.
Music.
I
Curbin.
can't say music.
She pronounced that U and that S, and there's no R.
Yes. See? So let me get started before I get all tongue-tied or whatnot. So, my one, I have multiple, but I'm going to just tell this one. So I remember this was like during 2010. I was senior year in high school. My dad, he passed away in 2008 from cancer. So, anyways, I just remember like my senior year. You know, it was kind of like tough for me because, you know, junior year is when they gave out like our graduation tickets, like the end, I believe, or so. You know, you start preparing for senior year, so they give you in your junior year like the graduation like packet, I believe. It's been a while, y'all, so bear with me.
No,
but anyway,
you're good.
long story short, I got tickets. I was preparing like basically like, okay, one for my dad, one for my mom, however many I needed for my siblings. But my dad didn't make it to my senior year. He passed away or whatever. So that was kind of tough for me. Moving forward, so I remember like the week of us preparing for graduation, and I was just really like sad, like just down. Like I'm a tough cookie, so if I cried or whatever, it would be in my room under the covers or whatnot, because I felt like I had to be strong for my siblings at the time, you know, my mom. So I remember that this night in particular, like, you know, it was one of the nights I was crying, and I put the cover over my head, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, dang, like why did this have to happen? Like, I really wanted you to like be at my graduation. So I kid you not, it felt like someone had sat like on you know how someone sits on your bed or whatever, like, but kind of like ease down. Right. Like if a sibling came down and like you sat on your bed, I felt like, so I felt that movement on my bed. And then I felt like someone had put their hand on the back, like the back of my shoulder, like a comfort touch, like I'm here, like it's okay. So after that, like normally I'm pretty sure I would have been scared as hell, but I felt comfort in it. So I ended up having a dream that night, and I woke up, and it's gonna sound probably like cliche, but it really did happen. And so I remember it vividly, but I woke up and I was on this really pretty beach, and the sand was so pretty and so pink, and the water was so like blue, like crystal blue. And like I looked out like on the beach, whatever, where the sand was, and there was like this little area where you could sit or whatever. And so I went up there to sit, and I seen my dad. And so I just instantly just ran to him and hugged him. And my dad was always kind of like the jokester or whatever. And so he gave me a hug, though, but he looked so healthy. His skin was so pretty and so smooth, and he had a hair full of hair, and he was in white. Like, he looked so sharp. Like, he had this white button-up shirt, but his little chest was showing with his little hair.
Like a linen suit.
Clean. Yes, like he looked so good. So all I remember is us talking. I don't remember in detail what we talked about, but it felt good. The vibe was good. So in the middle, like in the end of the conversation, he was like, "Okay, I gotta go," and I'm like, "I don't want you to go. I'm not done. Like, I don't want you to go." He's like, "I have to go," and so he got up and he just started walking. But it felt, when he walked away, it wasn't like rude or anything. It was just like, "I gotta go. Like, it's my time. I gotta go." And after that, like, I woke up. But when I woke up, I had, like, my eyes were full of tears. Like, tears. And I just felt like, you know, maybe that was his way of letting me know, like, I'm still here, I guess. I don't know. Me and my dad were very close. Like, that was my guy. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. Then I have another story. I don't know if I have time to tell it. I don't know if I'm out, if I got to call back. Do I have time?
How many callers do we have in the queue?
Got like 7.
Okay, can you call back? It's 7. It's like 7
Yes,
people
I can.
out. But I appreciate
Yes,
that.
thank you.
And one of the things I want to tell you is a lot of the times whenever ancestors, they cross over into the realm, they're able to visit you in this realm as well as in your dreams, especially if your veil is already closed off and you're not even like, you're not on that type of vibration where you see them here in like the flesh, really like transparency, but the flesh, they will visit you in your dreams. A lot of people's ancestors visit them in their dreams. So I totally believe you, and I know for sure that was just his way of saying, "Hey, I'm okay. You're gonna be okay, and I'll see you later." Okay, it's such a I love ancestor stories. They're so touching to me because I'm so close with mine. But thank you. Call back, get back in line, and we would love to hear your second story.
Okay, thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
All right.
So somebody asked, while we're getting to the next one, Joey PK in your chat asked, do friends or people you've been with in the flesh turn into your guardian angel? Can they?
They can.
I mean, like for me, for example, we have Christian.
Yes.
And like at the last paranormal investigation, like he was very, granted, I feel like it was also because George and I had his ashes in the studio with us, but I feel like, I mean, because you can have somebody's ashes and they may have moved on, but it seemed like he was there for a reason.
Yes, exactly.
There's also a lot of your people, like they follow you. Like for instance, my I wouldn't call him my childhood best friend, but my best friend whenever I was like 18, like he's definitely one of my ancestors. Like he's one of my main ancestors that comes forward. Like, and I'm not as tapped in as Noah, you know. Right. So, but he communicates with her. He even communicates with my daughter, you know, and so. Like and he's Haitian as well, so you know there's
a little more there. There's a little more to it.
Yeah,
you know, but he taps in and checks on me, and he spanks me on my ass whenever I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing too.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on how you like your coffee. Some spiritualists will say ancestry is only the people that you are blood related to. Some people will say it is anyone that you love that passed away. But I definitely do feel like there is a space for non-blood relatives in the afterlife to choose to look out for you and their actual lineage members.
Right.
I mean, obviously, we experienced that with Christian.
Yeah. George, you gonna haunt me?
No.
I'm totally gonna haunt you.
I'm a trickster at heart, so yeah.
I'm totally gonna haunt you.
I already know I'm playing jokes.
And I'm gonna troll you. I'm gonna take every left shoe of yours and hide it. I'm gonna take all your hats.
Diabolical.
Well, you have almost 10 years on him, so I don't know.
I'm gonna go before him. That's just the natural thing, like with age. I'm gonna take your glasses and hide them underneath the cabinet.
She's gonna lick my lenses.
Yeah.
Foggy as hell.
I'm gonna come.
No, she's gonna have
a
stain on them.
I'm gonna be in the dark like boo.
Boo.
I'm gonna troll the shit out of everybody, especially if y'all don't play that song that I requested at my funeral. I'm serious.
What
Do you
song
remember?
did you
You're gonna be the first one I haunt.
See?
Babe, what song is it?
Oh my God.
What song is it?
Okay, so Austin.
Yes.
At her funeral, we're not even gonna start talking.
She's just gonna play the
There's
song.
not gonna be a eulogy.
I don't need one.
As soon as we sit down, you're gonna hear
Many Men, but
Cash Money taking over for the
Not Many
99s and the 2000s.
oh, okay.
You said mini men. We're not talking about
We
like
ain't Donald Trump.
right?
The fuck?
Listen, I need to hear some Juvenile. I need to hear, yeah. Y'all hear me because I'm trolling everybody regardless.
George would be the person to put on like
See,
Yoko Ono or something.
she's trying to throw ass in this life and the afterlife.
Yes, I'm gonna be up there like
Gas pedal.
I'm going to my own
Gas pedal
funeral. That's the last time I'm gonna be in this realm because I'm not coming back to like.
How are you doing? Nope.
Listen, no, I might come back just to troll people. Okay.
All right, George, who we got next?
Our next caller is going to have the last
Sorry,
four
y'all.
digits of 2209. 2209 *6. Sound like I'm doing slam poetry. 2209 *6. Unmute.
That is slim poetry.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You're in the room.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are
Good.
you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually new here, and
Welcome.
Welcome.
I just wanted to say happy early birthday to Austin.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I've actually been wanting to say this story for like the longest time, like to other platforms, and it's a pretty creepy story.
Hey, well, welcome.
We're excited. We're pretty
place.
crazy people, spooky people.
Yeah. So it happened like around my 20s, and I was dating somebody, around that time, and he was telling me a story like the next day, like when all of this happened. And so this is how it starts. So, so his friend was hanging out with him, and, you know, they were just hanging out at night. And I guess like his friend at the time, like he was always like doing something stupid, like just up to no good. Mm-hmm. And he was telling him like, oh, you want to see something funny? And so he grabbed the dust off, you know, like the dust off for the keyboards or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he huffed it. Wait a minute. And when he blew it out, he started freaking out. Like he started yelling and screaming. And it was at nighttime. So his parents, his sister, everybody was asleep. And he like couldn't get him to stop. So he had to slap the crap out of him because he was just being super loud. And so after he like snapped out of it, he was like, I want to go home. Like, I don't want to be here. Can you take me home? And so he took him home. On the way there, he was telling him, like, the minute he let out his, you know, whatever he was doing, he said that he saw a little boy that was like smiling at him, but the smile kept getting bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. And on the side, like outside the window, he saw three figures, like three long, big figures. And I guess they were telling him, you know, to do bad stuff or something. And obviously, like when he was telling me the story, I was just kind of, you know, I didn't really think of it in any like spiritual or scary way. I just thought like, okay, he was being dumb and he was hallucinating, you know? And so that night I stayed the night at his house, and in the middle of the night, I wake up, like I started feeling really cold, and sometimes I would sleep with the blanket over my head. And I wake up and I see this figure, this black figure staring at me. And he has long arms, like long, skinny arms, big hands. And I can just tell that he was really tall. And I was trying to make out its face, but I really couldn't. And I kept staring at it because I was just, you know, curious, but at the same time I was terrified. Mm-hmm.
Did it have a hat
but
on?
I couldn't. No, he didn't. It almost looked like an alien head, like big. I don't know. Like I can't. Yeah, it just resembled more of like an alien. I don't know if it's the movie Dark Skies, where there's a scene where the mom walks into her son's room, and she sees this black figure. It was similar to that. I believe, I don't know if it's that movie, but so I'm like looking at it and I can see, like, I could start making out that it has like big round eyes, and I couldn't move. Like, I was just like, am I dreaming still? Like, is this real?
And you were at his house, right?
Yeah, I was at his house. And mind you, like, his house was, I think it was haunted. I think it was a portal. There was a portal there. His sister, when she was younger, she would play with the Ouija board.
Oh, well, that explains
they were
a lot.
very, yeah. They were very, like, witchy, you know, like his sister and his mom, like, they're very witchy like that. And so, yeah, so I didn't move and I wasn't doing anything. And then out of nowhere, I felt like something grabbed my ankle. And I just freaked out at that moment because now this thing or whatever it is touched me. And so I turn around and I start waking my boyfriend up at the time. And he sits up on the bed and he looks over and he's like, "Oh, did you see that?" And I'm like, "Yes, like that's exactly why I'm like waking you up. Like, I don't know what the hell that was."
Oh, I would have got my spend the night bag and I would have went home. What you talking about? Did you see that?
Yeah.
I would have been gone. Did that scare you, Austin? That scared the crap out of you.
It scared me, but it was funny though too. Sorry.
I would have literally got my spend the night bag and been like, okay, well, it was nice. It was nice.
Motel 6 sounds a lot nicer right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, I still see the night there, but it was, yeah,
It's in the middle of the night. We don't blame you. And I would have been terrified.
How do you go back to sleep after
that? Yeah. And
like a baby.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's crazy because that same night, I guess, like when he told his parents and everybody, like what happened, his grandma, like, because she's not alive now, but she was always, I mean, she was kind of, she would take medication and all that stuff. And so she wasn't all there all the time. But she had mentioned also that same night that she saw a bright light coming like from outside from the windows.
Hell no.
And she saw a figure, like a tall figure, the same as I described, standing there looking at her. And then his dad said that he woke up and saw a figure just staring at him. And he automatically, like, the first thing he punched it. And he said that he felt flesh.
His dad sounds like me because I would do the same thing. Like, we're already here. If you're going to eat me or kill me, I'm just going to punch you and see what.
Punch.
Probably went straight
Did he say
through.
how it felt? Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say it felt like?
Yeah, he said that he felt flesh, and then it just disappeared, and like,
whoa,
yeah, like solid flesh.
And watch that good old SpongeBob after this one.
Oh hell no! Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
I swear.
Yeah, it was pretty scary, and like I think once I heard that everyone else also experienced something, then I realized, okay, this is it's not me. Like I wasn't dreaming. I wasn't just seeing things.
Everybody in the house.
And then, yeah, that was like the last time that I experienced anything like that. But I do have, other stories like when I was younger, and I experienced a lot of weird stuff like that as well. But that one was definitely a scary one.
Well, thank you for calling.
Glad you're able to call in.
Well, and welcome to our
to the clan. We don't think you're crazy. People think we're crazy. So, we believe in all that.
They told me I needed medication. I told them they needed to shut the hell up.
I said, oh, no, I just need to cleanse. That's all. But thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
See?
Thank you. Bye. Have a good night.
You too. Leave them goddamn Ouija boards alone. They didn't open up.
No, that wasn't.
Here's the thing.
That wasn't no spirit. That
sounds like an alien.
Extraterrestrial.
I don't know. And then somebody in the chat was like, "Oh my gosh, you said demon." Well, I only use the word. I don't like to use it a lot. I especially don't like to use it in my house. But I used that word earlier because I had to.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just saw a comment from this guy said, "Me and my coochie are leaving."
Oh God.
I'm sorry. I just saw that and it just took me out for a second there.
Did he watch? Oh, it's not even up yet, so I know he didn't.
No, he hasn't seen the member. They haven't seen the members only video yet.
But
yeah, George.
I use the word.
I want to say it's so bad right now. Fighting the urge.
Are we past that point yet where we won't get demonetized?
No,
Before we get
don't know.
Problem.
Well, I don't think what I was gonna say would be bad.
I don't know, but leave them goddamn Ouija boards alone.
Leave them
I have owned mine for 2 years and I've just used it as a decoration.
It's a prop. It's whenever you use it, and then I use the word, the D word.
Sometimes y'all gotta hear it.
You have to hear it. You got to know. If I said that out loud in my dream, and what's your name, demon? Because I know that you're here for something and it's not for dinner. And I know that you're trying to trick me. But I usually don't use that word. But Ouija boards open up portals. You get to play with spirits. And there was like this debate online amongst the community, the spiritual community, because they're like, well, your pendulum can be used as a Ouija. Yeah. But y'all
It's
are
the intention, though.
right. Y'all
It's the
just
intention
willy-nilly
behind it.
pulling out
I'm
spirit
not
boards.
asking the D words to come.
Some of y'all
take
pumpkin
control.
spice latte people.
Oh, he
Is
said
that coming
it.
back?
He's
Austin
a part of
said
that
it.
community.
Austin
he
said
it.
it.
I did not say it.
It's not us.
It's not us. But some of y'all just love to.
What'll happen?
Yeah. Let's get together and have a party with the Ouija board. It's it'll be so
I
cool.
can't. Like,
Connor,
it's-
seriously, I can't make it over on Saturday. You know this.
You know what?
Know
Y'all,
this. We're going to Chick-fil-A because they're closed on Sundays.
Mom's being
I can't.
real stuck up right now, dude.
God, mom's being such a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just want to use that word so bad, but God
Listen,
told me not to.
frick.
Oh
Now,
my gosh, I told you to be quiet. We're making quiche.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go watch Lord of the Rings
I
again because it's
can't.
the only holy movie.
Did you see I have a show and I literally said I'm about to watch this and they were like, no, you get to choose one, Game of Thrones or this, and I chose that. It's not gonna be that.
Don't watch
but-
the show Lord of the Rings. Just
No, I
watch
was
the
gonna
movies.
watch all the movies and
Oh
then
yeah,
watch the
watch.
show.
No, don't watch the show. Just watch the movies.
I've
It's just
seen
like
the first
it's just
one.
like Star Wars. You go 1 through 6, and then you're done. And then you can watch Rogue One because that's a good one. That's a good one Disney did. And then you can watch the Mando show, and then that's it. Everything else by Disney.
That's too much. I don't listen. I'm not tapping into none of it.
Listen,
I never was a Star Wars
That's
person.
literally a
I've
full day
never
of
seen-
movies.
Yeah, I couldn't. Twilight did enough. That was enough of a trilogy.
No, I'm not gonna sing a song. I was gonna sing a song from the first one.
No, but in all seriousness, y'all, just be careful because there is a low vibrational D word that likes to trick you, and you think that whenever you're using this Ouija board, that it is actually your past loved ones. No.
Yeah, that
What was his name? Zozo, Momo, something. I forgot. I made a video on it. It's a D word that specifically.
Oh, I think it's Zozo.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. Sorry.
What y'all doing? Y'all playing footsies?
That's what I'm
No,
like.
she's making eye
We're
contact
gonna have
with
to
you, but
separate-
she's turning with her chair into my ribs.
So we're gonna have to
My bad.
separate you two, okay? So
I know,
George,
we're
what would you do in
problem-
this situation in
we're
class?
problem.
I'm just gonna cut to the chase right now with you two.
Can I rub her knee under the table?
No, that's sexual harassment in the workplace. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay out of this one.
Yeah,
But you guys figure it out, right? You
I know.
guys-
I'm like trying not.
Mr.
to, I'm
Carmona
sorry.
is gonna go to the bathroom. I expect it to be ironed out.
Listen,
Okay, I'm gonna move over. There we go.
I think you two
don't
should
have
go
to-
to the bathroom.
you don't have to
and
move
iron
over.
it out.
Just turn straight.
Oh yeah, my chair is kind of.
Yeah, we're not gonna play footsies on the table either
No,
because I don't want to
because
mess up my Hirachi.
He's a shoe. Yeah, no, I won't be doing that. Well,
He's a shoe what?
a shoe addict.
There we go.
I'm not an addict. I'm not an addict.
Next caller.
I
'cause
get
we're
it.
not even
I
gonna
get it.
sit
I
here
have
and lie
one
like
pair of
this.
Jordans. I'm planning like 4 of them now.
I have 28 pairs of shoes. I'm not an addict.
9495.
know what?
9495
stop.
*6. We are holding the phones except for your phone. Caller,
Somebody's
you're in the room.
Hey,
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. How y'all doing?
Good. How
are
you
you?
doing?
Oh my gosh, this is my first time coming through.
Welcome.
I'm always watching, but thank you.
shout out to the first timers.
Amazing.
Hey,
I
shout
love
out
it.
to
Oh
y'all.
my goodness. Yeah. So okay. So I'll just give my real name. I'm on what is it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not good with all of the techno and all that stuff. So I'm
Me
thinking
either.
on Discord. Is it Discord? I'm Tiffany Brown 1913.
Yes.
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 I think so. I think that's what I am on there. So anywho, hi.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm gonna get cut to the chase. Mine is more so of a dream because I guess I might as well come to the realization that my gift is dreams. Everything that I need to know comes to me in dreams. So no, I'm about to laugh because of what you said you want your song to be when it's time for you to get ushered to the upper room.
When I'm going to the upper room,
Because-
I'm gonna twerk up to that mug. I'm going up there with a
What
bang.
you say now? Why you say now? So okay. Mine is just a story, a dream. So I have an aunt who passed away. Her name's Shirley.
Shirley and I moved from Detroit to St. Louis back around the time that thing was, you know, up and popping. That was our song to dance to. That was our song to dance to. So there was a lady, if you remember the video, there's a lady, okay, she has a big butt and she's dancing in the camera with like a gray, I guess she got on a gray sweatsuit or something.
Go on.
Don't say that's you.
My aunt always wore that kind of outfit. So every time that part came on, like, Shirley, that's your part. And she had a big butt. So now, this is where the dream comes in, where it's like, what in the hell? So my aunt passed away from cancer. And unfortunately, during the time that she passed, she was living with my son's grandmother on his dad's side. And yeah, we was beefing. So I couldn't get over there to really see her the way I wanted to. So the way she would have it, because she was a jokester, I think she decided to come and pay me a visit in my dream because I didn't get a chance to say bye to her and spend that. Well, I got a chance to say bye to her, but I didn't get a chance to say, you know, spend as much time with her during her last day. So the day she died, I was there. She actually held on and waited for me to say bye. And then as soon as I left, So anyway, in this dream, I'm in my son's grandma's house. And when you walk in, the front door is the living room. You look to the left, there's a doorway that leads to the kitchen, or you look straight ahead and there's a hallway that leads to 2 rooms that go to the left and 2 rooms that go to the right. So anyway, look to the left and there's a gurney. Now that's not how the kitchen is in real life, but there's like a hallway that leads to the kitchen and there's a gurney there. Now this is where it gets weird. So my Aunt Shirley is laying on the gurney, butt ass naked, y'all. This is why I say she's a jokester, because she didn't like to wear clothes. Like whenever she took a bath, she was always butt ass naked. Everybody get bucket naked. That was her. Always.
I knew this.
Like I'm like, Auntie, put on some
one.
clothes. I'm like, Auntie, I love you and all, but I don't need to see all that. She's like, girl, you know I'm blessed, whatever.
You know I'm blessed.
So in the dream, she's laying on the gurney, butt ass naked, y'all. Now I know in the dream she's deceased. So I'm sitting there like, what's the few? I almost cussed y'all, but I was really like, what's the F? I'm like, Shirley, why are you laying there? Now keep in mind she's laying on the gurney. I can visibly see the Y cut. You know what I'm saying? I can visibly see the Y cut on her chest. So I'm like, I know I'm not tripping, right? So she gets up, y'all. She gets up off the gurney, butt ass naked. So I'm like, yeah, I know she's messing with me now. So she gets up. And again, in life, we danced all the time. And her song was Back That Thing Up. In the dream, y'all, Back That Thing came on. Back That Thing Up came on. She sat up on the gurney, got down off the gurney. Now I'm 4'11". She's like 5'2". I'm like, sure. She's like, hey, kid, come dance with me. I said, Auntie, you know you naked, right? She's like, girl, I don't give a shit. Come on and dance with me.
Had to just making sure you know, TT, you ain't got no clothes on.
So Back That Thing Up comes on. So we're in my son's grandma's living room, nobody else but us. We in there jamming, dancing, because that's what we used to do when it used to come on BET. Girl, she done dipped it low. I'm like, no.
Hey, come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, damn.
That's what. But that's what she used to do in life. That was our jam. We would cut up. So anyway, after it gets over, she's like, ooh, that was fun, girl. I missed that. And I was like, Auntie, I miss you. I love you. But I'm going to need you to get your naked ass on some clothes. She's like, no, I just want you to know I love you. Because we had a crazy sense of humor when she was living. So it was always cussing. Well, she did more than cussing. I didn't cuss in front of her. But she heard me a few times. Anyway, she gave me a big hug. And I'm still sitting here like, this is like gross. Why the hell are you hugging me? She's like, I just want you to know I love you. I didn't get a chance to really spend that last bit of time with you too much, but I want you to love you. And want you to know I love you. And just know that everything is going to be all right. I'm fine now. She got her ass back up on that doggone gurney and laid back down like ain't nothing happened, y'all. And in the dream, I'm sitting there like, Really? This how
Right.
you gonna do
Really?
it?
What am I supposed to do
Wake
now? At least wake me up.
So, okay. So that was that. That was my dream. I want to share that with you because you said you you want our song to
I
be played.
promise. Listen, I've made it very clear, and now here's video evidence. I would like, you know how you see them woodsy weddings? Like in the woods, I want my funeral in the woods. I want it to be woodsy. I want y'all to get extra drunk, and I want y'all to play that song. I want to have a party. And I want to be...
a fire pit.
Look, so I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to just start strolling. I'm a Delta, so that's what one of our strolls are.
Yes, I want all of that.
That's going to be turned up.
I want y'all to go to New Orleans and get y'all. Oh, look, he already know the vibes.
George.
He know the vibes. Which one was Auntie?
And no, ain't nothing wrong with your voice neither. My voice is deep too, so hey, we can folk.
Right.
You said
I think
gray
you have.
sweatpants?
You said.
Yeah, you said gray sweatpants.
I think we got
or
a little
gray
bit
dress?
of a delay, but George has pulled up the video, my favorite video and song in the world.
Is it the gray sweatpants?
You said she was the person that you said you used to tell your aunt that was you. She had on a sweatsuit. Which one of these ladies is
The
it?
lady, it's like she had on a gray. She had, because it kept putting the camera on her butt. She had on like a gray. She might have had on a hat or something too.
Go
I
forward.
feel like she had on gray. She had on like a hat and like a gray outfit.
Back a little
and I used to
bit,
say
yep.
that was my auntie.
Oh, wait.
Is that her?
That
That one.
Oh my god.
Is it that one?
So you see what I'm talking about, right?
Wait, we don't know.
Hold on, give it a couple
because-
seconds because you got to catch up
Yes,
on
you got to
YouTube.
catch up. I think it's the one before this that had the gray sweatshirt. Like
No, 'cause that ain't no hat.
That
she
ain't no
had a
hat. That's just a gap.
No, she.
the first one?
No. It was right before this. She had on a hat, a white shirt, and
Seeing
she's
it now?
laughing. Yeah.
Somebody had on gray. That's all I.
Well,
can
there's a lady.
remember, and I
She has
thought
like a
she had
gray
on hat.
dress.
No, this lady had on
Okay.
shorts, a hat, and a shirt, and she was all up in the camera, shaking ass, doing what us right there. That.
Whatever it is, all I know is they had on gray. Somebody had on gray in that video.
Yeah, there's the lady with the
I don't
dress was on
remember.
gray, but
No, it's not gray. That's off
Had
white,
on
and it
gray.
could be seen
Yeah, this
as
is-
white
this is
or
off
like
white.
grayish. Let's leave it still real quick. Is this who y'all used to say our auntie was?
I'm not looking at I'm on my phone and sitting out in the garage, so I won't
Okay.
mix up with like as far as.
It's
so I
one of
can't
these
tell,
ladies.
but
It's one of these.
it's
ones.
one of them. If you
Yep.
see somebody with gray on,
I feel like
that's who I said my auntie was.
Oh,
She had her butt. She had a
listen.
big butt.
That's gonna be me right
So
there.
when that
bless her.
came on,
twerking up to heaven. Like
you want
hey,
God to be like, yeah, when you come up.
God gonna be like, God know what He made. He know me. He know I'm a hood rat.
Did George put it on slow motion?
I gotta
While she
stop
throwing
doing
that?
this right now. I'm sorry.
We
All
are
right.
so afraid of being
All right.
slapped on the
Yeah,
wrist.
My
nah.
bad.
We ain't gonna get more than slapped on the
Literally.
wrist. George is sleeping on the couch tonight.
My
George,
bad. I
and
was trying to find video evidence.
No.
Video.
As soon as he get home, Miss
that
Cam will
was
be
just
like,
for
"Oh,
educa-
you like chocolate?"
No, I can't.
George
I can't.
up here watching.
Twisted.
He up here watching Christmas hams on the video.
It's
Yeah.
for entertainment purposes. I mean, educational purposes only. I promise.
We were
Cam.
looking up her IMDb. I
Back
swear.
those glutes up, babe, was the name of the song, I
It was
swear.
it's a workout
Back-
video, babe.
Yeah.
God,
wrong
no.
with
Tell her she can work out too. Y'all
Listen,
just work-
that's
tell
all
her to
right.
work. That's
I'm
a
gonna
workout video.
tell her if she ever want to learn. I'm a professional. It's in my blood. My grandmama twerked. My great granny twerked.
What did they call
okay?
it back then?
Look,
They called it
Jiving?
ceremonial dance. That's where all that comes from. I'm
you
sorry.
Call it. Look, watch TV.
Listen.
In the comments, they said that Auntie drink Henny or Patron.
Right. Which one auntie drink? Did she drink Henny?
Look.
Or did she like what's
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We over here
I drink
venerating and
Patron.
thinking about her and talking about her. Don't be surprised if you get visited.
She's
by
she's
her.
going. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody take a shot for Auntie right now.
Yes, everybody that is drinking
Look, I Shirley probably up there turning up because she used to play cards too. I didn't play cards, but I was.
She ever play
was a
dominoes?
professional shit talker.
We started
y'all.
playing dominoes
She
at
played dominoes.
She probably plays. She plays some spades.
I never played spades, but
She
dominoes.
played
Danette knows about
spades,
dominoes
big
now.
whiz.
Yep. See, and
You
all
ever play
my
spades?
elders that was playing
Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Spades is an older folk game.
I don't know how
I've
to
heard
play
it's like a
either.
prison game too.
Nah, prison.
well,
You
maybe,
play Tonkin
yeah.
spades. I mean, Tonkin prison.
Tonk.
Yeah, I did play Tonk, but
I know how to play
I
Tonk.
used to mess up all the time. So I got cussed out too much to play spades. So I just like to watch people crap talk.
Well, at least they taught you how to play spades. And my mama and daddy used to have, my stepdad used to have spades party. How the hell I don't know how to play spades? And then now that I'm an adult and I can actually learn, they like, nope, we don't want you to have a partner.
I be
We ain't
trying.
got time to
we
teach
ain't got
nobody.
I be trying to teach her, but
No,
she don't never want to learn.
No, he's a terrible teacher. I'm gonna have to go online.
She
I'm
don't
going to
wanna learn.
YouTube University like I do for
Look,
everything else.
Will, we can folk know it because I don't play spades either. I will sit around and listen to the crap talking though. That's the funniest to me when they get to slapping the table.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Slapping
I done
the
seen
cards,
fights
like,
break out
okay.
over that shit. I'm like, do I really want to learn how to play spades? Because y'all love you. Y'all mad. Child. But
So I guess I might need to call back because I had
yes, if
another
you
dream I
can.
wanted to
I'm
share.
sorry. I know back that ass
That's
up
okay.
triggered all
No,
of this
you're-
conversation, but please do. We have a lot of callers
Yeah.
in the queue.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was a
If
great
I don't
story.
call back today, I'll be next week.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
We'll be
Thank
waiting
you.
for you.
Yep.
Bye.
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 They in the chat
Losing
taking
their
shots.
minds.
Yes,
Yeah.
taking shots for Auntie.
We did get a $10 super chat ending in, I don't know if I want to say the name, but Keisha, 5713.
5713.
$10 cash app. Thank you so
I think
much.
George just downloaded that video to his PC.
That's my computer. That's my computer. What are you doing, George? To be
Why
fair,
is you trying
Hey,
to get him in trouble?
It was pretty diabolical
He was
for
like,
me to
"Whoa."
slow down the playback speed.
Hey, when you slow that down,
did Mr. Fresh have a look? Because I didn't see what was happening. All I just
No.
heard was George.
And that was the PG version. Y'all never heard of Uncut on BET?
oh yeah, for sure, because Nelly
Oh,
tipped
y'all
her.
would have. Y'all, oh,
Nelly
don't
tripped
look
them.
up to.
You had to
please
be
don't.
there.
You had to be there.
Had to be there.
Was that on what Black
I used to
Planet?
watch it
It's
on BT Uncut.
Uncut.
Black
It-
Planet? Is
No,
that,
no.
no. I'm just saying. But that's
Oh.
what you can listen to on the members only
Oh,
episode
yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
I had to learn something.
Hey, listen.
We taught them what Black Planet was, y'all. If you know what Black Planet was, and I'm sure because y'all the mature audience, I don't have a lot of young folks that follow me. So please let me know if you remember Black Planet. I had to teach.
And we also
what
told
it
him
was.
the non-benefits of a CPN.
Yes,
Yes,
we
yes,
were
yes. The
talking about,
alleged.
it was so random.
Yeah.
The whole episode. So if you are not a member of the Calls from Beyond channel, go and become a member because some of the stuff we be talking about.
Hey,
I be
sometimes
where do we get this shit from?
Sometimes our pre-show really be like a B-side where we probably should throw that shit
Where
out and
to-
let nobody hear it ever.
On me, I
but
be
you
like,
gotta keep it. 'cause
I'd be
it's
like,
so
this
good.
is so. I literally had to stop him during the members only and be like, no. Just because we know the recipe to crack does not mean we're gonna give them the recipe. We don't know anything allegedly, you know. So it's like it's just a vibe over there. So if you're not a member already, go ahead and join now.
Late night videos. They talk about, hey, yeah, Black Planet.
Y'all remember Skinamax?
Oh my God, yes. Unfortunately, you're looking for a B2K
Nobody-
video late at night on 474 and up
And you have to
on
make out the
Comcast.
fuzz because it's like an extra
And then I'm
channel
like,
and it's
oh
all
my God.
fuzzy.
And
No,
then
when
my
I'm-
curious was like, what is going on here?
I'm
Turn.
Skinamax was nothing compared to BT Uncut.
No, you're crazy.
No.
You don't know what Skinamax was.
Skinamax was like super soft.
soft
corn.
But it's, no. It was worse than BET Uncut. Please comment down below if you feel like, if you know what Skinamax was and BET Uncut, can you please tell this man that Skinamax was worse?
Skinamax was like a nipple and an ass cheek, and then you hear the noises.
No.
Have you
no.
guys ever seen Playboy TV?
Yes.
Oh, they have that shit on at the resorts in Mexico.
Shut up. Oh, they do. And it's like a channel. I've been to Mexico enough, but I accidentally walked
didn't watch sports
into
for a
one
whole
of my
week.
friend's mom's room.
That's saying a lot about George.
No, literally, I was like 6, y'all, and I went into my friend's mom's room, and she was just like flipping through the channels, and I guess
Damn,
I
bro,
don't
get
know.
it.
I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Miss Such and Such." I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was little.
Hey, whoever
But I
was
was
on
at
the
my friend's
screen,
house.
did they have an afro?
No,
It wasn't Don King coming to America.
no.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but I know. And then I asked my friend about it because my friend was my age, but she had like a sister that was like 5 or 6 years older, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's the Playboy channel."
Cinda said would have to have Nickelodeon queued up as the last channel so you can switch back when you hear
Oh, my-
feet coming. Yep.
On me.
Where?
Click that last button. Click that last
No,
button.
I promise.
Hey.
No.
How quick can you click that last button if
Hey.
you gotta go to the
Y'all
TV?
You go from BET to MTV real fast.
You know what? See, that's
BT to Discovery. You're like, no, I love killer whales.
Yeah.
right.
Oh
And
my
see,
gosh, it's Shark Week.
being,
But it's not Shark Week
being
on
the
Discovery.
only woman on this show is hectic because I can't relate, but I know exactly what you slick mother. I know what y'all
What do
are
you mean?
saying.
We just high-fived about Playboy TV. What are you talking about?
I never watched it. I seen it. These young
I never watched
don't-
it. I just watched it.
No, I've learned what it was later on. And my friend, her sister was like, oh, yeah, that's the Playboy channel. They have a magazine. It's all naked girls. And I was like,
Hey, yo.
really?
I went to high
All right,
school with
so
a girl
in
who
my-
ended up on it.
In my defense, we had
Weird fact,
we
I
had
know.
like 12 stolen Playboy magazines in our clubhouse when we was like 10.
That's normal for a boy.
It
Apparently,
was so
back
dope.
then.
It was
don't
so
know.
dope.
How the hell did you steal?
No, I think we were stealing them off of like the perverted uncles in the neighborhood.
And they can't say nothing because then their wife's gonna be like,
They're
"Why
not
do you
gonna
have
walk
that?"
around the house like, who stole my Playboy? No.
Right. Nobody's going to
And then their wife's like, "What do you mean, your Playboy?"
Right.
We was stealing from the basement,
I feel
slide
like
them
that's
outside,
like
hide them in the
that
clubhouse.
was normal back then, and now
Now you
that's
have your.
not even normal.
No.
Now you,
Now you
Brother,
just
brother.
Google nipple, it just pops up. Pow.
Yeah, no, like kids these days are just like,
They're so lucky.
bro.
Right.
It's like reverting back to like the 1500s where like getting married at 12 was like normalized. It's like these kids at 12 in the 1500s, they knew life.
They were on the
had
back
their
nine
shit
of their life.
together.
And now they have
Now they have
Google
Fortnite skins.
and AI to
No.
know life.
Yes.
But our kid now, the
They're gonna
kids
start getting married
know
at
they
12.
know more stuff.
Hot take.
But they're
they're
more
so
stupid.
sheltered.
They're more stupid. Like I remember that. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how old I am. I'm so old that I used to have to write directions down from MapQuest so I could know. Oh, make a left on Clark.
I remember
Make a
MapQuest.
right at the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like
I went from here to New York with my grandmother using MapQuest.
Yeah. Yeah.
For 5
That
days
was
we used
normal.
MapQuest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
We
those.
were MacGyvers. Like we could get home from anywhere.
And she had a GPS. She's like, I don't trust that thing.
Of course.
No.
I never did.
So she would use
Yeah.
MapQuest. So I was using MapQuest at like 12, being like, Grandma, I don't know what interstate we're on. We're supposed to make a right at some point, and we're in like Wyoming.
Listen, all I needed was MapQuest, and then I had my portable DVD, my portable CD player with the anti-skip button and the rechargeable batteries.
Oh my
I used to
God.
plug in my little
You're
tape
showing
deck
your old
and my
age.
1990 Toyota Camry.
And now I'm mad if my CarPlay doesn't work right.
I mean, I'm like,
what do you
stupid thing.
what do you mean I can't see my text message? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my first car I had because it was a 1990 Subaru Legacy, so it was older than me,
Okay.
and the radio was original. So we swapped it out, and then it was those ones where you could take the faceplate off. Well, somebody just stole the fucking faceplate, and I was like, "Damn it! Now I can't listen to nothing on my 2-minute
am
commute
so
to school."
dead.
And you can't replace them. You had to buy a whole new CD player.
Well, it was a Pioneer, so it was like Comet, but it was like that was the only one where they just didn't sell faceplates. All the other ones they sell or it was like twice the cost of the radio, and it was like, wait, why would I?
Somebody said y'all grown in the chat. Yes, yeah, they know what it's about. I remember I got my first smartphone, and it was the new thing, and I was like,
iPhone 3G.
no, and it wasn't even
iPhone-
that.
that was your
It
first phone?
No,
My first iPhone. No, my first phone
Oh.
was the. I found in my garage. I found a PSP Go, and I've been.
Yeah.
but it was like that. It was a slide out.
yeah, my
phone.
Oh, you had to slide out?
I
Yeah,
had
here,
a
I'll find
Sidekick. That was technically a smartphone, but
What was
us
your first phone?
teenagers
Oh,
did not.
sidekicks
No,
back
Y'all
in
are
the
so
day
young.
were smart.
My first phone was a Nokia. Yeah, I had Snake on
I
my
had
shit. I was
Snake,
the
the little
Snake
square one.
champion. What's good?
This was mine.
I used to-
this
my-
is mine right here. This is my first phone.
Yep.
Yo, my phone didn't even have a vibrate feature. I had to buy a vibrating battery.
Well, you guys had stone tablets back then, right? So you were just
we were
chucking them
With this
pigeon.
motherfucker right
No,
here.
I don't care what nobody say. Those Nokias was stronger than any
No,
friendship
did you
that I
hear him?
ever
I
had in
a
my
stone.
life.
He said, "Oh, you guys had stone tablets."
Yeah.
I had a two-way pager too when I was. When I was in
Would
the
you look
eighth-
at that? Do you know what that is, Austin?
Yeah.
That was Austin's first phone.
Yeah, we have one right over there.
You guys, you and that drum.
Hey,
I miss phones.
I had a dial phone in my room. It was a Chevy S10 pickup truck.
Yeah. I had the cheeseburger one that you got from the school fundraisers.
Yep.
And if you slang enough product, they give you a little
My-
cheap $5
listen.
toy.
Yo, you used to have to tell your girl, hey, when you call, I'm gonna answer on the first ring, so my mom don't answer.
Yep. And
These
for
ones
those,
were
and
fire.
let me just say this really quick because I know we have gotten way off track.
Yeah, we do have our
Sometimes
super chat caller.
We we got to do these little breaks in between these calls. It's a lot.
3 minutes after 9.
Yep, 3 minutes.
See,
after
for me, it was
9.
after 10.
My aunt had that, and it lit up whenever we would get a call. And
what was up with the see-through back in the day?
Know. And
like,
it had,
like the Macs had that.
I fucked with it, bro.
Man, and look how expensive it is.
Well, now you can get I can get a skin for this MacBook, and it'll like debrand it, and it'll show like that.
Yeah,
That's hard.
It comes down to I miss the 90s and the 2000s. Can we please bring it back when kids
The
went
only thing that needs
outside
to stay there is the 90s pop music.
Oh,
Alanis Morissette. Who the fuck signed her?
Now you can say
90s.
that, but
that's his girl.
everybody knows that song, bro.
I don't want to know.
Girl,
it.
I forgot.
I don't want to know it.
Everybody knows that song, and then when they redid it and did,
Yes, I can't. I literally, and then you got to think about some of the most iconic the songs you still hear in the grocery store, child. It's
I think that's why it's traumatizing because it was like always on in the dentist.
Yeah.
And I hated the dentist. It would be John Mayer. Like it was like late 90s, early 2000s music is like, what are we doing here?
I had the most fun. I promise.
that's because you were like, you weren't even thought of yet. Like these were jams to us because we were born in that era.
No, he was born. He just was a baby.
No, he wasn't.
Wait,
you didn't. You weren't born
no,
until
not
like, the
Lennox.
2000s.
No, 97.
97.
Oh, 97 was a great year. I had a
One of the
fun.
best new metal albums ever came out in 1997.
I was in middle school, bro, when you was born.
Yeah.
Stone tablets. So I'm saying, all right, 5713
Sorry.
*6 to unmute. Appreciate your patience.
Stone tablets.
Cole,
That's how I know
That's
it's fun.
okay.
They're
Y'all was
laughing.
taking me down memory lane.
Oh man.
Hey, listen.
Sometimes
I miss
we
the
go astray.
90s. Them calling
Yeah.
cards. I used to have a phone card.
Phone
Pager?
card?
Yeah, for the payphone.
Oh, like it was like you could prepay it?
Like a $10.
Do you remember that caller? I don't know who
card.
this is. Whenever you used to have a calling card, you could use it at the payphone. I'm old. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for listening and waiting on us. We literally all probably have ADHD. But go ahead.
Well, hi Noah. Hi Austin. Hi George. And hi Mr. Fresh. How is everyone?
Oh, man, we're doing great.
Oh,
We're doing great.
Apparently.
Welcome back again.
Okay, so I'm going to be quick. I didn't even have a story to tell until Noah, you just brought up that video about that D word and the name that I won't say, but it does start with a Z. It gave me the worst chills that hurt. So, and of course, it's going to involve Little Man.
This is our friend.
Yes,
Hey, I didn't even hear it.
Yes. But I originally wanted to call. Can I tell y'all real quickly, 30 seconds, how he got in trouble this week?
It's the week of kids getting in trouble. You gotta listen to the members only video.
My kid got in trouble.
So
if you watch
he
TikTok.
kept the apple juice for too long and it turned into something else.
Yeah.
Fermented it.
What did our nephew do?
I had to snatch him up and sage him because I didn't know what got into him. Real quick, like I grew up as an only child. Even though I have a sibling that's like 25-year difference. So me having multiple kids, I don't understand this sibling rivalry. So of course in the morning, they get to arguing. I get tired of saying stop, because I try to do the gentle parenting until the old school kicks in. Old school kicked in and I yelled out, "Shut up." Well, I guess little man was in his feelings about that. He proceeds to come downstairs and he's flapping his hands and moving them all fast like he's trying to fly. And then he does the zip motion across his mouth. And I'm like, yeah, okay, just go upstairs and get dressed. He turns around and says, "I just told you to shut up in sign language." When I say I snatched him up so fast.
Wait a minute. That
would have killed back in his past life. That would have killed. He was probably on stage telling
So
that
he
one.
was doing all of this and went like this and basically was telling you to shut up. You said I had to sage him down. This ain't my little baby unk that I know.
Yes.
About the dinosaurs
what has
again.
gotten into him? Where is my sage?
Listen, he said I had some.
But I'm going to hurry up with my...
No, go ahead.
No, I'm because I know people are waiting. So real quick, like the story that you reminded me of. Remember, we've been in this little spooky house for the past 5 years. 4 years ago, he used to watch this show called Pajanimals. It's
What's
a
it called?
Jim Henson Pajanimals.
pajama.
Like pajama. Yeah,
Pajama,
like
pajama animals.
It's a
Television
kid's show.
series.
Yes. Oh, I remember. Yep.
At the
7 out of 10 on
very
IMDb.
end, while the credits are rolling, at the very, very end, there is this little, I don't want to call it a creature, but it crawls across the screen on legs. And it used to freak him out. I'm talking about eyes would buck. He would like ball up. And do you know he had the nerve to give it that Z word name? I ain't know nothing about that Z word. I just didn't like how it made me feel when he would say that word. I didn't know until watching your video what that Z word was, related to. But I used to always tell him, no, don't give it a name. If you don't like how it makes you feel and it scares you, don't give it a name. Like, he would always make me skip to the next episode before the credits would roll up.
Right.
And that little thing would go across the screen, from side to side or whatnot. So when you said that, it gave me the worst chills. I'm like, what would make you give it that name? You don't know nothing about that. Because 4 years ago, he was just 5. So, I don't like the chills I'm getting now.
Listen, go ahead and say you got enough going on living in the Conjuring house.
The house from hell.
Go ahead and smudge yourself. But them babies be knowing when it's like, I don't know why. And it was just random. But my son, my 8-year-old, he used to be terrified of the part in Moana where it was the fire lady. Yeah. That part, to the point where he was like, I'm cool. And he was like maybe 2 years old, 1 year old, 2 years old. That thing, oh, wait, give it 30 seconds. I got it up on the screen and you won't be able to see it. It looks like a spider almost like.
It's like a drawing.
Yes, with them legs. Yes.
It's like a spider.
Listen. If the baby said he ain't like it, if
then we ain't like it.
He ain't like it, then he ain't like it.
Then we ain't like it.
Listen, we trust him, little Unc.
Little Unc we trust. Little Unc 2024.
Hey, we should get little Unc t-shirts made.
Swear, because children, they have discernment. And if something scares them, it could be an irrational fear. It could be that he don't like spiders. It could be anything. Them recalling memories from past lives about things that they don't like.
Boom.
But the fact that he gave it that name out of anything.
That name, yes. That name of anything else, that name, oh my gosh. Ooh.
Hey, when Lil Unc came down there doing that sign language, it sounded like he might have traveled in one of them bad rooms.
Mad as hell.
He went to one of them back rooms.
Oh, and you got to remember too, constantly, like for people that are just tuning in and don't know, this is one of our regular callers, Miss Keisha, and she has a son who is, I believe, reincarnated, and he drinks warm apple juice out of cognac.
We even got to hear his words. We even got to hear him talk about being with the dinosaurs and him remembering them.
And remembering it. I believe he probably lives many a lives, but the last life he was definitely a little old man, stuck in his ways, and it just comes down to we got to just listen to our children and you live in a house that is spiritually charged. Like, there is absolutely something wrong with your house. We had this conversation. Constantly cleanse your children at least, I would say at least 3 or 4 times a week. Run them spirit baths for them. Cleanse them down. Constantly be, instead of candles.
Do a regular bath, too, because I know kids be stinky. My kid.
Of course, always bathe them regularly first and then run that spirit bath. But just keep mind your children, because you live in a haunted. I'm sorry, something's wrong with that house, baby. So
her house ain't haunted; it's possessed.
Yeah. But
I'm convinced if something fall off of her house, it might start bleeding.
No,
her house is alive.
It's alive. So you got to make sure that y'all stay cleansed, because if you notice a lot of spiritual activity, it turns, or it looks like your kids are just acting up and you and your spouse not getting together. That is negative energy, honey. So when your kids start bickering with each other and start acting a fool, just run the bath.
Yeah.
Get the cedar, get the lemongrass, get the sage, get the Palo Santos, get that shit ready and have it burning. Okay?
Gotcha.
But thank you for calling in. It's always a pleasure.
All right, we'll talk to you again soon.
Tell Lil Unc we said what's up.
All right.
Yes, please do.
All right, I will. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
It's time that we get Unc a sound effect.
Yes.
You have to give him some like.
We got to get a little Unc. We need to get him a T-shirt too and send it to him just on GP. He's been the topic of conversation for the last month. He deserves it. He's
Ever since she called in with the first story, how's little Unc doing?
Her house is the house from Monster House. Period. If you know, you know. I love Monster House. That's one of my favorite creepy little kids movies.
Hey, we got some little Unc, a 6-pack of apple juice.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get him a plastic cognac glass.
But also, he's old school. Maybe a little blazer.
Yeah.
Little Unc blazer or something.
Send him a Calls from Beyond bow tie.
Yep. Get him dressed. Have him look sharp. I'm gonna get him some fuzzy slippers too, and a robe.
I mean, you might as well get him a pipe too, so he can just sit there
and it's gonna blow bubbles. Remember those bubbles pipes? Yep.
People are saying not the bumbleclots.
Yeah.
A new mug for his apple juice. Yeah,
yes,
there you go.
For sure.
But it has to be one that can handle the heat.
Calls from Beyond that mug.
Yep. We got you, little Unc.
Yeah, we should order him one.
Yeah, we have to send one to her.
For little Unc.
We got you. Okay, so we're gonna take one more call and then I'm probably going to bow out. My ancestors are doing like this to my caller, like, let's go.
I've seen you been adjusting it a lot more than usual tonight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because it feel like they're like, all right now, I ain't gonna tell you again. Again, it is Hoodoo Heritage Month, and to those who are just tuning in, happy Hoodoo Heritage Month to all my hoodoos, hoodooists that practice, and to my patrons that are watching. Of course, that's all I talk about. And we are going to be doing some exciting things on there this month. And even on Calls from Beyond, we will have some very interesting guests. So make sure if you are watching on my page and you are not subscribed from Calls from Beyond that you do so. I'm only temporarily going live on my page just to bring awareness. I would love to have y'all as our dedicated subscribers over here. So please make sure you subscribe and move over.
Hey, I need you to put a whole handful of cinnamon on your hand because I'm trying to be super blessed this month.
Wait a minute. You see how you do me? This is what happens whenever the spiritualist has a non-spiritualist.
I need a whole
I'm
pile
gonna put it
of
in yours. I'm gonna put it in yours. Nah, this month, I'm literally going to give him the sage, the cinnamon, the rosemary, and a couple of other things, and have him blow it into the house.
What's good? I'm with it.
And some bank dirt.
I'm with it.
Did I tell you I was a bank robber once?
Hey, yo.
Whoa. What?
And she took me to be the getaway driver for the heist.
You know that? What's that James Bond? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard in my head. I waited till it was late at night, and I went to America's First at a crossroad. If you know, you know.
It was a big crossroad, too.
And I said, I just need a little bit of this dirt. Thank you. I had the jar. I'm like, he's like, hurry up. I'm like, I'm trying. It's fake. It's bark. It's not dirt. I gotta get underneath
It's bark. It's not dirt.
She did a little tumble roll across the grass.
Yep. I was dressed in all black, and I got my bank dirt. Still brings me a lot of money.
Shout out to
every month.
Wildcat. No, subscriber.
Thank you so much for subscribing. I still got my bank dirt. I still use it, and this was over a year ago. I gotta get some grave dirt, but I gotta find the right grave. I gotta get some.
Yeah, be careful with that. I mean, Luna called in and told us about.
Can we get the grave dirt from the front of the graveyard?
No, you gotta go in.
Like outside? Can it be the outside one?
You gotta get in there.
Can it be the one by the front door where we don't we just take 2 steps?
I have to go through and
all right, we're done.
And my great grandmother is here. Her body is here, but we just had to be so fancy and get her a mausoleum. I'm like, God damn it, because she wouldn't let me use her dirt with no problem. So now I got
want a Jedi funeral. I think that'd be cool, where they light you on fire at the top of the.
Oh,
yeah.
You want to be like cremated in real life.
Yeah. What is it? So fake when you're cremated otherwise?
So you want them to like you want to put you on a fucking raft and like shoot a flaming arrow on you and shit.
Oh, like Game of Thrones.
Sure. Yeah. Oh. Or Star Wars,
or Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings.
That would be traumatizing.
That the baby beats the shit out of you with a lightsaber.
Lightsaber, yeah. Rowan lightsaber.
What if they had one that actually shot flames?
That would be pretty cool.
You said you want to start where we got to dedicate to this. I told you what I wanted.
To this.
Okay.
So you want him to be cremated with a lightsaber
lighter.
That
would be tight.
Get it at the head shop.
Yeah. Yep. So
Who are you getting to like this?
I don't know. I won't be there. I'll already be dead. We'll be watching together like, oh, this is
We'll
such a shit
hire
story.
like a really poorly
Yeah.
dressed up Jedi from
Yeah,
Craigslist.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm sure- I'm
I'm
sure-
gonna be
Yeah,
watching
we-
it, like,
Little
this is
homie's
such
not
a
going to be
shit-
excited about you setting his dad on fire with
Oh,
a fucking lightsaber.
Listen, it's gonna be a shit show. Me and him are gonna watch, and I'm like, your funeral's totally a fucking.
And then I'm gonna
circus.
twerk up to.
Right. It's even worse than me twerking into the Lord's house. Like it's gonna be a time.
Imagine you being like the geese from Aristocats.
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
And God
dun,
gonna
dun,
be, he gonna be looking at me like, don't come up here with your bullshit.
Me on my way up with my bullshit.
Pulling the lever, you can go down now. And I'm like, all right, God. I got
You can go down now.
Just kidding, just kidding.
I kid. The Lord knows what He made. You know, I ain't shit. He loved me either way. But we're gonna take one more call.
Yeah, I think
and
we might even be wrapping up the show. We're already kind of getting close to
That's
wrap
okay,
up time.
because it's the first of the month.
Yes.
And I need to tell you what you need to do anyway.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
Why
right.
not? You started off the month with blessings and abundance. Keep it going. Keep up the momentum.
It is a good. We signed 2 new clients, so it's already starting off.
Oh,
Good. TikTok's finally paying me again.
Right?
shout out.
I wish they would
Bro.
stop banning my
Finally.
own videos.
Oh my gosh,
It's the first of the month.
the amount of TikTok copyright strikes. I got 3 in a row.
Me too.
Oh
my
my
own
god!
shit.
I made a video
like,
with
what
their
in the
template,
world?
for a product review, and it got muted. And I was like, "You guys told me to do it."
Noah made a video of herself.
And it was like,
And it
it's
was
not
demonetized.
you. See,
Oh, I
they
get
even-
that. I get
they-
that.
Well, they even have trust issues because they're like that Batman or not Batman, that Spider-Man meme. Like, which one of you are the real Noah? Because all of y'all are posting the same content. But it's like that's why I don't be on there. And anybody that follows me on TikTok, you notice I may post a couple times a week, but most of the time I'm not being paid. So guess what? I'm coming over here, and even over here, you know, it's has
just gotta get back into it.
Yeah.
Well, I just got one thing to say before we take this last call.
Mm-hmm.
It is the first of the month.
Wake up. Sorry.
If somebody lives around
It's
the
the
Nevada
first of the
area,
month.
around the Vegas area, and they have some food stamps for sale, hit me.
You know, this is so-
Where
Department
are
of
the
Social
stamps?
Services. We were just he kid.
I'm just saying, I would kindly let somebody borrow $100 for
No,
$200 in food stamps.
You can hold it while I go hold the food stamps. Damn, getting crazy up in here.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, we're sorry. It's yeah. Caller, who's next?
Who's the last one, George?
all right.
If we didn't get to you tonight, please call in next week.
Yes, please.
We will definitely be on longer. It's just today's a little bit of a different. It's the first of the month.
Yeah,
We're gonna
and-
go get some food stamps. We're gonna do some cleansing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get Taco Bell for my birthday.
Do not listen to this man. I
Yeah,
promise, or
hey,
him.
Listen, don't take anything that I said seriously because I don't want y'all to see. Because I bought $80 in crab legs yesterday,
Right.
and
then
I
they
don't want
gonna be
nobody
like,
to think that I bought them with food stamps.
social services.
When they see
If I
me out
did,
here,
mind your
when they
business.
see me out here with these lobster tails and crab legs, they were purchased prior to the first. Just know that.
No, in all seriousness, you guys know we never end before 8, but
It's a little different of a night.
Yeah, the spirits is calling me. So
Well, this is a spiritual show. A lot of people on here are spiritually
Y'all
inclined.
understand
So
what
we
I'm-
invite
yeah.
you to
I
do
would
the
think that
same.
they would understand, and they probably should be blowing cinnamon in their own shit.
yes, that's another thing we're gonna get off. I'm gonna tell y'all what to do after this call, and yeah.
Oh well, yeah, we have EBT cards here too.
We're gonna
You know
go
what?
with
They said you was being a super spy, hon.
5084.
5084, you're the lucky person.
5084. Caller, you're in the room.
Superchat?
Hi.
Hi.
It's my first time calling, so I'm kind of nervous.
Oh,
It's a
listen.
first time night. I'm
If you're
here for
nervous,
it.
then you got a good story.
Hey,
for
it's the
us.
first, and it's
First of the month?
First caller Mondays or Tuesdays.
Okay, so I have to preface this. I was young. I was stupid. I didn't do anything bad. Well, my thought process was bad, but I didn't do anything bad.
The intentions
How
are good.
bad is this call? Because you had to give us
Well, you gotta
a
give
warning
us a
label.
I robbed 76 banks in one day.
Right.
So we killed an old lady, but she was
Right.
already dying.
Right. Like, how bad is this call? You had to let us know. I was just young.
I was like 5 or 6 years old when this happened. It was a severe thunderstorm. We were living in Fresno at the time.
Okay.
And for some stupid reason, something woke me up and told me to look out in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did. I don't know why I did it, but I did it. And then all of a sudden I see this shadow figure with the same silhouette as my baby brother at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And my baby brother was like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything weird at first, except for, it's a figure. I figured my little brother got up. He was walking from the living room, and it looked like it was going towards my parents' room.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, little brother got up, must have went to the fridge to grab himself milk and, go back to sleeping with my parents, since it was a severe thunderstorm, and the thunder was like ungodly loud, like shaking like the house. I could feel the vibration in my body. That's how loud it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so the shadow figure stopped in the middle of my doorway. I wasn't thinking clearly, just being scared from the thunderstorm, and something just kept telling me, keep an eye on whatever's in that hallway.
Did you tell it to come in?
So my stupid ass, I'm sorry,
no.
I cussed.
No.
My stupid young ass called out to that figure and was like, hey, and I said my little brother's name. I was like, if you're scared, you can come sleep next to me.
Jeez, Louise.
This figure turned to look at me, red glowing eyes, did not move except for his head. And I'm saying he because that's just the feeling I got. Just turns and looks at me, red glowing eyes. And I said it again. Something, I don't know why, maybe it's just me being stupid and scared, but I said it again. Hey, if you're that scared, you can sleep in between me and my twin, because I'm up and I'm scared too. Figure didn't do anything else except for slowly turn back, facing my parents' bedroom, and then walked towards my parents' bedroom. I then got the ungodliest amount of chills down my spine. I stayed up as long as I could until I passed out. The next day, told my mom about it. She shushed me, and then I remember her, we're Southeast Asian, by the way, so grew up Buddhist. So I remember her calling the elders, and the elders telling her to do some prayer, some Buddhist prayers, and, like anointing me with, Buddhist holy water and stuff like that. Fast forward, we're now living in Wisconsin. A severe thunderstorm in Wisconsin. I get a reoccurring night. What happened? I was so scared, stayed up until I passed out from exhaustion. Woke up the next day, told what happened. Hey, every time it's a severe thunderstorm, I'm seeing this figure and I don't know why. So she sighed and she finally broke down to me. So the apartment that we were living in Fresno, it was haunted. And she's like, but the worst part is what happened. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? What happened? She then tells me that there is a family living there before us. The father killed his wife and his 3 children, and then himself.
Wow.
And we were living like a year after that happened. We were living in that home. And I probably saw one of the children who's in Asian beliefs. I don't know how it is in other beliefs, but I know in a lot of Asian beliefs, if a spirit died tragically or died from like severe sadness, depression, or anger, they turn into a bad spirit.
Yes. We were just talking about this. What was that on the members only last week? Yes. We have the same sort of kind of beliefs
And
too.
they trick you and make you think that it's still a,
So
it's still a kid.
the child itself was like the youngest child of that family. I guess from because that I don't know, that's at least the rumors that was told to me from my mom and the Buddhist mom, stuff like that. And she's like, yeah,
So I'm assuming if it wasn't a D word, then it is that child who then turned because he died so trapped. And ever since then, I have been severely scared of thunderstorms. I'm 36 years old and I'm severely scared. I cry and have panic attacks.
I'd be scared too. You got PTSD, seeing a little demon child or whatever.
Every time it's a thunderstorm.
Every time it's a thunderstorm.
I'm moving somewhere where it never rains.
Right. Like
Arizona.
And like when that replays in my brain, it's every time I'm sitting there like, why the fuck did I invite that motherfucker to my bed?
Yeah. But you didn't know any better. You had a sibling. Yeah. Just be gentle on yourself, because it's a lot of times before I was in this spiritual game, I did so much stupid shit. I mean, so much spiritually dumb stuff. And I'm like, girl, what was you thinking? Like, sometimes I would hear a knock at the door and I didn't see nobody and I would open it. Now, 5 to 10 years later, I'm like, girl, why would you do that?
Is it okay if I open it armed?
No,
on my
don't
door.
open it.
The fuck is on my door?
What are you going to do to a ghost?
Bop, 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 bop.
It's already dead. It's a ghost.
I have ghost bullets.
No, but I mean,
I've now I guess am a bit more sensitive to the spiritual world, and I now see spirits. I have multiple stories, but this one was my most traumatic one.
Yeah.
So like I'm a bit more sensitive with things around now, and it's just weird that how traumatic that experience was opened up myself to being a little bit more, on the medium side, I guess, and just seeing things and feeling things constantly.
Yeah. And sometimes it takes for that. And it's so crazy. You're probably the only person that's seen the apparition or whatever it had turned into in the house. And we were talking about this last week with Trinity Oracles. A lot of y'all be mediums and don't even know it. Y'all think y'all just seen a ghost and then you seen another one.
I'm the only one in my family. My mom can't see shit. My dad can't. There's 8 of us, and I'm the only one out of 8 kids who can see.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Skips a generation sometimes. Never know which ancestors had the gift of sight as well.
Well, if I can say anything, you can consider moving to Las Vegas because we don't have thunderstorms.
Oh, but we have aliens and ghosts, so
I mean, aliens. I mean, she'll see stuff, but she won't see the thing that she's afraid of the most.
It rain here sometimes, but
Not
when we be like,
not thunderstorms.
Yeah, we literally be shocked.
I've
Like,
never
what
seen
is
a
this?
thunderstorm.
What? Never?
You have.
A thunderstorm?
I got one on my TikTok when I was collecting stormwater.
Oh, that's what that is.
Oh, that's when we got the hurricane.
Yeah.
Tends to happen when there's like water presence and stuff because there's more prons and stuff in the air that helps fuel them.
It's just
so then a lot of times when it's storming out, there's more activity.
Yes. I
The
feel
veil
like
thins?
yes. In this month, y'all poor mediums. Oh Lord, they gonna turn y'all every way but loose, especially if you don't know how to turn it on and off yet, which we talked about last week with Trinity Oracles. But I feel like the storm makes the veil thin. The month of October, the veil doesn't even exist. So it's, trust me, I believe you. It's very tough as a spiritualist and as a medium and just someone who can see. It is. So, but like Trinity Oracles was telling us last week, there is ways to turn it on and off. And I would highly recommend, if you are still having the gift of sight and you want to learn how to control it, to reach out to them because they have some really good resources.
I live in Alaska now, so there's not really much of thunderstorms up here, so that's been helping.
No, yeah, y'all got other issues with spiritual. Y'all got other things up there. So
and the snow.
Yeah.
And moose in the middle of Walmart parking lots.
We just went on a deep dive of watching moose
on Alaska.
Like the street from my apartment.
Yeah.
Like the other day.
But you guys
just
have
strolling around like
I would have died. I just would have been dead. Okay.
Those things are huge.
They're huge. And some of them are like giants. But I can honestly say y'all have a lot of spiritual things going on in Alaska in itself. because it's a lot of natives down there, and everything was native land at one point. But I hear Alaska is a portal, they say. So
yeah, there's an Alaskan version of the Bermuda Triangle up here.
Yeah. See, and somebody's been trying to convince me to go to Alaska, but I'm from tropic people, okay? I like to be warm, and I like my daylights to be.
It's a cruise for 1 week. It's not like I'm asking you to move to Alaska. Like, let's go feel oil in the play in the oil field.
He tried one time, or no, where was that? Where's Fargo?
North Dakota.
Oh yeah, he tried to get me to move there. I said, you are out of your mind. But thank you so much for calling.
Yes, glad you're able to.
Yeah, he tried to get me to move to Fargo.
He's like, I gotta tell you, it's great out there.
I was trying. Look, in my defense,
Yellowstone, it just came on.
I tried to get her to move there because I was going to nursing school.
And it
was a super cheap program they had out there. It was super beneficial. So I was like, yo, let's go to Fargo. Plus, I wanted
this YouTube thing's actually going to pan out.
No, I wanted to step away from
years ago.
I wanted to step away from the city life because it's so.
We
got a lot of distractions here.
Yeah,
so many.
Yes.
So when are we moving Calls from Beyond to like Wyoming or something? Just buying land.
What's cracking?
Wyoming.
If I moved to Wyoming, I would be live streaming like 12 hours a day.
We're literally
he would have his own
else to
den.
do.
He would just be like, let me tell you what the walls are telling me right now.
Right.
Our backdrop would just be us out in a fucking grass field. Like, what's happening?
No,
We got the cows out here and shit.
I cannot. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Kamisha. She has sent a total of 20 super chats.
Yes, shout out
Calls
to
from
you.
Beyond. Thank you so much, Kamisha.
Lil Unk, shout out.
Yes. But we appreciate
not even including
the
Cash App she sent too.
Yes, listen. She is one of my patrons. She is so loyal to the cause. Anything that I am involved, or Austin, or Mr. Fresh, or George, she supports down. So I appreciate it.
They said, "What's the Taco Bell order tonight?"
Ooh, I was thinking
cheese quesadilla.
Listen,
cheese quesadillas, extra chipotle sauce.
I'm really
nachos Bel Grande.
I'm like, I know I shouldn't have it,
cheesy bean and rice burrito or bean burrito.
Last week I got the steak quesadilla, no creamy jalapeno.
Oh, blasphemy!
But I got extra cheese and extra steak. I think this week I'm gonna do.
I love it.
I think this week I'm gonna get extra cheese, but instead of getting extra steak, I'm gonna get the rotisserie chicken.
The chicken,
Fiesta chicken.
Oh,
it's Fiesta chicken.
Fiesta chicken. Danette and I had Taco Bell last week, and she shared with me part of her cantina.
Yeah,
quesadilla, and that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a vegetarian Mexican pizza, extra cheese and tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, am I?
She's gonna get a steak quesadilla.
But I'm trying.
I'm gonna go courtesy of the Ghetto Kids.
Oh yes. Oh, let me send you the email right now because that was just a printout. I have to send you the email.
So I can scan it into my app.
Yeah.
She's also likes to get. She likes to get her soft taco supreme.
What is the one I get? And it's like the tortilla wrapped around the taco.
Oh, is it
Is it a gordita?
Cheesy gordita.
No, it's the new ones. They're like
it's like a double taco.
It's like a quesadilla. Because it's like grilled on the outside, kinda.
No, not really. This is like it's like
Look
really
in
like
the comments,
doughy.
Because they always know. They always know anything that we don't know.
Do we have any authentic Mexican? We have amazing authentic Mexican restaurants in Vegas.
Yes, Tacos y Mexico.
You got Lindo, Michoacan.
Oh
you got
Lindo.
Please don't get me started. I'm supposed to be going home to do work.
Hey, listen here.
Okay.
Lindo.
Oh.
That soup, that Fideo soup.
Oh my God, it was so good. We went home and looked up a recipe.
I'm the Fideo soup champion now. I know how to make it from scratch. I'm out here.
Yeah. We literally. That's why we spend so much time in Mexico on vacation. Is this? I swear.
I kind of get real authentic Mexican food, right, Danette? Yes. I get it from the source.
Y'all are lucky.
Yeah.
I think in a past life I was.
All I have to do is
Mexican.
show up and you hungry? And I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry.
Just a little bit.
I'm so jealous.
I know. I wish. But we appreciate the support.
Yes.
Again, before we sign out, if you are wanting to go to Bali with me, when I say I only have maybe 3, I I don't even think it's that. I have to check. Between 4 and 3 spots left. You can click the link down below to reserve your spot. You don't have to pay it off today, but at least reserve your spot. And if you are interested in joining me on a journey of spiritualism, you are welcome to also go over to our Patreon, my Patreon, and join us. I do teach a lot of different spiritual practices there. What do you have going on?
Yeah, if you want to do your own ghost hunt with me for the month of October, Mondays and Wednesdays, and I might be picking up some extra dates. We're going to see what's available.
Uh-oh.
You can do so over at the Pioneer Saloon, which is where we did our first ever paranormal investigation. That's on the Truly Bizarre YouTube.
Yes.
I think it's also on the Calls From Beyond YouTube as well. So that is $50 a person, and camera cutout. Oh, it's just that asset. And everybody thinks it's like something. No, it's just that asset. It's called Spirits of Spirits. Mari will post the link in the chat. You can go there. It's $50 a person. You get it's $50 a person. You get a drink. You get some food, and hang out with me for an hour on with the lights off with paranormal investigation equipment. I'm bringing my stuff too, so you're gonna use stuff that I know works because we've used it.
Yep.
So that's for the month of October, Mondays and Wednesdays.
Yep.
And
I'm happy you specified that.
Yeah, it's Mondays and Wednesdays, and we'll
Not the week of the 15th.
Not the week of the 15th. My boy got some big shit popping. Okay, so he has things to do.
Austin's just that dude out here, man.
Yeah, he is. Let me hold something. Come here. Let me talk to you. I kindly pay it Thursday.
Jokes on them. I ain't getting paid for that.
And it don't matter.
No. What it's worth is way worth it.
You guys are gonna be so proud, and I can't wait for 6 to 8 months so we can talk about it. But
Teresa, we talked about this. Teresa, we're gonna figure it out for you. She already booked. Well, here's the thing, it's at nighttime that it's gonna be closed. So if I have to come over there and do a private showing with you, so be it. You already booked, or we can figure something out.
Or I'm trying to figure out some dates or a date that I can join Austin, and we'll announce it in what's the word I'm looking for? Ancestors didn't shut my mouth off.
They said you ain't going.
Right? They like, who you said you going where? No, the full
George. Where can people find you?
I'm Mr. George Carmona. That's it.
Pin and Pull Podcast.
Yeah, everything's on there. Everything's on there. I want to build up the personal brand. Yeah. Everything will fall in line to that.
Yeah, Mr. Fresh. Now that we can see you.
Yeah, what's happening?
You forget sometimes.
Yeah, you can catch me here every Tuesday, obviously. Or on most socials, it's ManyFresh_518. I think on here it's just ManyFresh518.
Yep.
That's all you need to know.
Until next time.
Until next time, everybody. The episode with the Trinity Oracle Sisters is out right now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Go check that out.
And the members only one.
And the members only.
Yeah. So make sure you watch the episode was last week.
Yep.
But also the members only content is public.
Because there is still a members only bonus episode that we do every week, which that one from this week is crazy.
And next week's episode is going to be very special. We have some guests lined up. So again, thank you for being here. And George, take us out.
I typed in fun Halloween.
Hurry up.
Fun
Happy spooky
Halloween.
October.